Super Bowl special. Fuck me, huh? This is Monday, Monday, February 12th, day after the Super Bowl. I'm here, the pig's here, our fearless leader Adam is here, big fucking guy. Valentine's Day is coming out, so happy early Valentine's Day. Oh gosh, jeez, crazy 2 days.
What'd you get for the wife?
House.
Good call.
We're gonna get into the Super Bowl today. We're gonna go over the AP poll winners. We're gonna talk a little nonsense.
Oh yeah.
Some drinks. Yeah. Get a little fucker.
Okay.
Sounds good to me. First things first. Now before we got on air, Adam was yelling at us about J.J. Watt losing Defensive Player of the Year. Do you want to start there, Adam, or do you want to go with the Super Bowl and get that out of the way?
I would spend a little bit of time in the Super Bowl and then we can get into all
Let's talk about the Super
I kind of feel like I want to get it out of the way.
Yeah.
So,
Get it out of the way.
Want to get the Super Bowl?
get the Super Bowl out of the way.
I have to get it out of the way. It was a good Super Bowl.
It was a good Super Bowl. It was surprisingly good.
It was very entertaining, all aspects. I like the halftime show a lot.
So his second song, Don't Gotta Call, whatever the hell it's called, man, like that transports me back. My hat off and shit. I love Usher. But they didn't play long enough clips of the song.
Yeah, they only had
It's like a
12
verse.
minutes.
You only got so much.
That's how they do it.
But they could. I think in the future they will extend the halftime show maybe a few more minutes.
At some point, I thought like he was walking down the thing, and it was like a cool little like old school R&B like jam, and I thought he was about to sing. I was like, this is gonna be dope, and then just shit all changed.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh man, just moved too fast for me.
Yeah.
What if they just
Well,
got
that
these
was
guys-
like the when he in the middle of the song. Remember that woman came out and played the guitar, and he got changed. He came out and got changed for like 2 seconds to do that song. I was like, what is going on here? Like,
That's how when he put the
Roll
pads
skating
on.
around,
yes, yeah,
Look
I
like
mean-
Sub-Zero.
yeah.
Yeah.
I had a joke for it last night. I can't remember what the hell.
Not too many people change during the halftime show. They do, since it's 12 minutes, they usually just stay in the same garment. But I guess Usher's got to be different.
But-
It was highly entertaining, though. I mean,
Alicia Keys came out.
yeah, I love.
That's one of my favorite songs ever. Like that piano
Well-
song and singing. I wish I could play and sing there. I
just
didn't
want-
get enough of it.
Out of all the halftime shows, that one's really up
It was
there.
good. I enjoyed it.
A few more years it'll be Ice Spice.
It was
Let's pray.
anytime you bring
Or Little Uzi Vert.
no Ice Spice. After I just saw that video, god damn, she sucks. I mean, that's terrible music you showed me. Earlier.
Couple more years it'll be.
That was terrible music. That was talentless, thoughtless music.
This is the world. This is we live in a
It's
society.
As a musician myself who plays, excuse me, I almost spit all over the place. Several instruments. That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
From that alone, she's not a musician. She's not an artist.
She's getting embarrassed all the way to the.
It's like the Soulja Boy argument. Like
Right.
Soulja Boy is the most terrible thing that ever happened to music. Yet millions of people made him fucking famous and rich by buying his shitty,
So who's wrong?
shitty music. The
I
people,
like Soulja Boy better
the
than
people. It
Ice
has
Spice,
nothing to do
though.
with Soulja Boy. All he did was go out there and make shitty music. It was us who bought it. It's our fault. It's our fault. I mean, we're the ones making her famous by purchasing her music somehow, some way, or streaming it, or whatever the hell it is now. It's terrible. It's terrible music.
I have that record on vinyl.
That's why, like, when Posty comes out and
I'm
does
gonna come over
that,
and scratch it.
like Posty's a musician, an artist. He plays drums. He plays,
Yeah.
he's doing all those Nirvana covers over COVID and stuff. Like, he plays all types of music. He plays instruments. Do you really think Trash Spice plays fucking piano? I don't.
She might play with her booty cheeks.
Whatever. She's part of the lyric to her song is "You ain't even a fart." That's what she says while she's shaking her ass.
You think you the
Tasteless.
shit? You ain't even a fart.
I think it's childish, juvenile, disgusting, poor taste.
Hey, but it works for her.
Usher is not juvenile, poor taste. Motherfucker used to Usher, baby.
Usher.
Ooh, when he peeled his shirt
Very
off, he still
talented.
looks good.
Oh, what I was gonna say,
Did you start drooling?
Drooling or drooling?
Jewel.
What do you think I said?
Juuling.
Juuling.
Anytime you bring Little John out, though, it's fucking.
You know it's game over when Little John comes out, right?
Not good.
You start
I get
saying
mad.
yeah.
He's God, I don't like Little John either. I just don't like Little John.
Do you like Ludacris at all?
Very much so. I think Ludacris is very good. I feel the same way about
Triple
Ludacris.
threat. He acts too, doesn't he? He acts, raps, sings,
Yeah.
dances.
I feel a lot like Ludacris as I do Busta Rhymes.
I like Busta.
I think they're amazing. I think they're extremely good, extremely talented, some of the best ever. I just don't listen to them a lot.
No, I don't.
Like I'm never in the car listening to a
No,
Ludacris
no,
album.
of course
I
not.
respect the man.
But if I heard
He's
a
very
Ludacris
good.
song, I might play it through.
I'd listen. If it comes on, I'll listen to it.
Why not?
Kind of like Busta Rhymes. I fucking love Busta.
Yeah,
I
I do too.
love Busta, but
I saw
I'm
him
never
in
banging
concert.
albums in the car on the way to work.
I paid to see him in concert.
Did you? Oh, I love Busta.
He was there with a bunch of guys though, so it wasn't just them at least.
You were there with a bunch of guys.
I
What are you playing behind us, Adam?
Yeah, ESPN usually waits like 5 minutes and then it starts playing videos.
All right, so let's talk about San Fran.
Look, I wanna
What'd you
pull
like
up-
about them?
I haven't even checked up the
Well, we got it all right here.
box score. Oh, he's got it right here. What did I like about San Francisco? What's his name?
Brock
It came
Lesnar.
out hot. That first drive
McCaffrey's
until
a
that
G.
McCaffrey
He is a G.
I don't care that he
fumble.
fumbled. Everybody fumbled. They fumbled first, and then the Chiefs fumbled. Right, both red zone. It was kind of like the first quarter.
Later, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a weird scoreless first quarter, big defense.
Yeah.
And- But they came out, like you said, firing, and McCaffrey was running the shit out of the ball. I don't know. Everybody's mad that he didn't get more cut touches in the third quarter and stuff, and I can see that too. But you're in the heat of a fucking Super Bowl.
They were trying to
game.
get some points,
They're trying
more
to
points
win
on
the
the board.
game.
Yeah, you're not. But this is another thing, and I keep saying this: don't ever, if you're San Fran, you don't need to abandon the run game. You have Christian McCaffrey, even if it's the third quarter. I'm still handing him the ball a bunch.
They had shots to win
He's
this
the high
game,
end.
and they had even more shots to lose this game. You
Yeah.
know, if they come out and they fumble and they go down, and they don't get that turnover from the Chiefs right back. Chiefs put 7 up. This game's gonna get out of hand.
They should have never gotten the ball away from Christian McCaffrey. That's what I think. That's where their mistake came.
But here's the thing: he had 22 carries for 80 yards. He had the most receptions
He battled
in the
for every
game,
one of them,
8
too.
for 80.
I mean, he was
Look at Debo,
fucking
dude.
torn
Debo
up.
had 11 targets and only caught 3 for 33. That's why the San Francisco lost.
He was
Debo
injured
didn't
too.
show up.
He was injured too.
Just for a minute.
He was hurt though.
he
I
did-
saw it on a couple other plays where when he was done, he was
Well,
still
he's been
favoring
he
it.
he has a shoulder already.
Yeah,
Kittle, 2 catches for 4 yards.
yeah.
I mean, that's not good. That's not good. It's not going to cut it.
I mean,
You know, those are the reasons they lost.
we knew Christian McCaffrey was going to be the guy.
They weren't getting other people involved. Yeah, but he can't play every fucking play.
He
That's what I'm trying
can't.
to tell
That's
people.
what they needed him to do this
No,
one game.
You can't. You're going to get him hurt, then he's not going to be there the next 2 quarters.
This is the
he
Super
has
Bowl.
To sit, if you have a 10-play drive, he can play 9 of them, but you got to take him out once or twice. But when you
I'm not saying
Kittle's
don't-
got to do something.
I'm
Debo's
not
gotta do
saying,
something.
but they kind of completely abandoned him in the third quarter when he should have still been feeling that heat.
I guess so. I guess so. Dude,
That's
I was
where
so
the
fucking
argument's
drunk.
coming into play, where people are like, "Hey, he didn't get the ball."
I was smashed when I was watching it.
He had 22 carries. He should have had 30, 35. That's the game they needed him to show up. And it's one game out of the year.
That wasn't what they were doing, though.
No, and that's why they lost.
But they had chances to win the game. They did play pretty well. They didn't play awful. You know, this game was close. It went to
Of course they
overtime.
played pretty well. It's a Super Bowl. They're both there for the
And
same.
Kansas City played super well. Let's see what Mahomes got. Mahomes is 34 for 46, 333, 2 touchers, 1 INT, 9 carries for 66.
Super Bowl Mahomes.
Pretty
You knew that
fucking
was
good, man. What's that? 399 yards?
I'm
And that's the
confused.
thing is-
I'm also confused because isn't one of these touchdowns Juwan Jennings?
That's
Why?
yeah for San Fran. Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
He only had 1
Oh no,
touchdown.
I'm sorry. I was looking at.
Yeah, that's San Fran. Juwan Jennings. Yeah, he's number 15.
Oh,
I think.
yeah,
he is.
okay.
He had a great game. I mean,
Who's number 15? Is that Juwan Jennings?
Juwan Jennings for
Okay,
San
yeah,
Fran.
okay.
Right.
I call him Crabtree. Because 15
Yeah,
will always be Crabtree in my mind.
It was McCaffrey.
Who did
right?
he play for?
Yeah.
What didn't he play for the Giants before? I feel like he did.
I don't
He came
know. I
over-
don't know the guy.
I thought maybe he came over there just this year, but I could be. I don't remember
I don't know the
a
guy.
whole lot. I thought he played for the Giants.
I'm
I'm sorry, guys.
throws and is caught by Juwan Jennings. Breaks a tackle. Touchdown!
Are we going to get sued for this?
I don't think so. No.
No,
Especially
we're not
since
showing it. We're listening.
Listen, you can sue me if you want, NFL. I got no money. I got nothing.
You can only get sued if we're showing the actual videotape in the game, which even that I'm sure is
I'm
hard.
going to
'cause
sue
you
us
see-
for showing you.
you see those
people
clips
do
where,
it.
yeah, you see clips all the time where people are watching different programs on TV and are trying to portray something and it's on there. I mean, they don't get sued, so
Listen, I'm pretty much in the dark about all that. I don't know.
you usually are in the dark. Do you know what you do in the dark?
What's that? Soil myself, I assume you're going to say? soil myself. Go ahead, say it.
Soil yourself.
It was a good game, though. I'm glad it came out on the wire. I'm glad it went to overtime. I thought there was a couple of things either team
They made it
did to
fun.
make it a little easier for themselves.
They made the whole experience fun. This was one of the better Super Bowls, and I
Yeah.
don't like Kansas City.
No, I don't like either of these teams. So
I like Sam. You don't like Sam? You said
mean,
you
I
loved
do.
Brock Purdy and that he could be MVP. You said you
why do
liked
you
him.
always just put words in my mouth? I never
You
fucking
said
said
that.
that. No, I did not. I didn't even say anything close to that. It was McCaffrey that I wanted to be the
It was
MVP.
McCaffrey.
You said you love Brock Purdy and you had dinner with him. And you just make shit up. And
No,
just,
you said that. You said Brock Purdy's an awesome quarterback.
Do you want to do me a favor? Do you have a TV remote over there?
yes, I do.
Let's
I'm gonna shove it and fucking get him his ass.
let's mute the TA.
You want me to just mute it?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you knew what the mute button was.
Me too.
Wow, you just pressed one, didn't you?
I
That
try
was
to
a
use it
guess.
on you all the time. It doesn't fucking work.
Well, it doesn't work with the controllers in your ass either. Prick. I'm sick of you
You
already.
get one of those vibrating controllers. I don't like this one as much.
Press the channel. Press the channel.
Don't mute it. Don't mute it. I want it on full blast. Yeah, drink that truly. There you go, baby. Suck down that cotton candy.
Stop that.
Pasta.
Stop that.
Stop that.
Basta. Oh, God. He like snotted when you... What was that?
It's my tiger roar. Rawr.
You do the Lucy, get away from you.
Where is Lucy?
She's not here. I can't bring her over here with you anymore. She's got a heart condition, anxiety. She sees you.
She has heart palpitations.
She sees you. She shits herself. And I can't have her anymore. Rep says, "Do you have like bears
I wish
or
our show every day after our show was the Super Bowl.
why?"
I don't know. I feel like we're able to have a good time on this one today.
I'm just like because the Super Bowl. You know, it'd been a really good time. Fucking Bills or Browns won this son of a bitch.
Yeah. Well, the Bills. I went on Bills Mafia fan page, and
They said, "Hey, listen, I thought we banned you. No
And
more
it's-
dick pics, please."
and it's already written. They said the Bills are going next year, so it's going to happen. Now.
Oh, that's now we know.
Well, I feel like they always say it's next year.
That's what Browns
You
say.
always say.
Browns always say, "Shut up, Steelers fan. You go to the Super Bowl every 5 years."
Yeah, and
Haven't
suck
been to
it.
the Super Bowl in 14 years.
Good.
Next
Good.
time they go, you're shaving Big Ben's freaking jersey number into your beard for the show.
That's great.
And we will get a recipe next year. I want to do maybe a special lunch for we'll do a Roethlisberger and the show. And we'll eat it on the show, and we'll get him to get a little in his beard for everybody to see.
Who's gonna do the raping?
He does the cut.
Sean.
Might as well do the race.
John Watson.
He doesn't technically rape. He just makes you move your hand a little
He's
closer.
just creepy and
to
really
jump.
pushy.
Yeah, like come on, you're gonna do this.
Didn't Peyton do that when he
I'll
went-
go hire McCaffrey's guy.
Peyton do that in
Tennessee,
Tennessee?
yeah.
Wasn't he like hanging dong on girls' foreheads and stuff? And they were,
Yeah.
I'll go get McCaffrey's guy. He'll do it right. McCaffrey's like, oh, don't
What
look
was
at me while you
What
do
were
it.
they were saying something yesterday on another thing, like, oh, they have tremendous people who help them take care of their bodies, and the only thing I kept thinking of was the Asian guy who was jerking them off on the bench. I was like, yeah, dude, they do it right on the field, too.
They don't give a
This
damn.
isn't a treatment thing.
Listen, you got to be relaxed. So if you get hit the wrong way,
I love McCaffrey.
A lot.
He did get crunched last night. I think it was second quarter. He got smashed in between two
probably
people.
got crunched after the game by his girl
I
too.
don't know how he lived after that, but he did, and he was fine. He got up and he ran the ball the next play for 4 yards.
Dude, you ever seen his girlfriend?
No. God, dude, why are you always so concerned about people's girlfriends? Huh?
You ever seen his girlfriend?
I'm like, yeah, I'm going to vote for this guy from Senate. But you see his wife?
That's funny.
That's what I'm voting for. Oh, is she hot? No, she's got a peg leg and a fucking patch on her
Lazy
eye. It's
eye.
hot.
She's got a lazy eye.
It stings.
It stings, okay?
I'm going to be honest. I don't have a lot to say about the Super Bowl anymore. Chiefs won. I picked the Chiefs. You picked the thing. Did you pick Chiefs last week?
I
I think I picked
the
San Fran.
Niners.
I think I picked San Fran.
Oh, where's my fucking...
No, I did pick the Chiefs, I think.
No, you picked San Fran.
Did I?
Yeah, because
I think I wanted San Fran to win.
we
but-
all wanted San Fran. No, I don't have a pick for you. I don't think you said it.
I did.
Not you, him.
Who did I pick?
You picked the Chiefs.
49ers.
Excuse me, 49ers 24-21. I picked the Chiefs 27.
I think
It was
You just
close,
did
though.
right.
I almost had the scores right. 25-22. Remember, I was like, it's going to come down to a field goal.
Yep. Oops, fucking.
I mean, they ended up getting the touchdown, but it was still point-wise was a field goal.
It was a good game to watch. I was.
It was so entertaining.
I
I
enjoyed
wasn't
it.
upset about it.
No, I
The
enjoyed
commercials were okay. Now, I was wondering, we streamed on Paramount Plus. We ended up getting a lot of lawyer commercials and commercials that normally, these lawyers didn't pay to have their ads in the Super Bowl. I was wondering, is this...
No,
because
they were on TV.
Really?
I thought maybe it was just because of local
No.
streaming
They
services.
were on TV.
Like,
Well,
I
also,
thought maybe they did a mix of...
it's all the same because when you watch on CBS, it's the CBS affiliate, so it's you still get the local stuff for that.
That's why I thought. Well, that's why I thought. Was it some Super Bowl commercials and some were local, and that's why there's so
It's
many
like that
lawyers?
always,
And
yeah. It's like a.
it wasn't like that on cable, right?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because it's the CBS affiliate who's carrying.
So these
it.
fucking
They get certain
low-grade
slots.
lawyers are paying money to have their ads in the.
I
Are
don't
they
think
getting?
it's probably as much as
God, really? Fucking.
like the
That's
however
true.
much the Super Bowl.
But I'm just.
These scumbags are on TV.
I'm just saying. You used to pay millions. I don't know.
I'm sure you still do.
Hundreds of millions of dollars to get 30 seconds.
Hundreds of millions. Of
Didn't they used to pay that for like commercials on the Super Bowl to get?
millions.
It's always.
This
you
is
can
we're
look
going
this
back
up.
10, 20 years. I'm talking now.
$100 million.
What do you think it
for a
costs
30-second
now?
spot?
$7 million for 30 seconds.
Okay, I'm wrong. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're off by 93 million.
Okay, I thought it was more
And that's-
expensive.
But the affiliate for those local ones probably pay a bit less because they're only getting the regional coverage. So
That's what I thought. So you're getting some local.
yeah.
So not everybody saw those lawyer commercials.
No, but you would. If I was in Philly, I would have seen different ones.
Those scumbags are getting
You
airtime
got
on
them
the
scumbags on
Super Bowl.
TV? You were pissed. Not this bad.
Well, I honestly, I didn't.
Did you already shoot yours?
No, honestly, I didn't. I didn't want to see all those commercials. I wanted to
I know.
see more Super Bowl commercials.
I'm
That's
gonna
kind
be
of
honest,
what you
guys.
watch it for.
Did you have a favorite commercial, you guys? I was
My
fucking
wife?
smashed. I don't remember.
What's that? Yeah.
My wife liked the. She liked a couple of them. She liked the Beyonce one. She just thought it was just kind of funny.
That was kind of annoying. I think the only one that really was memorable to me was the Jenna Ortega with the chips, but
That-
Oh, the girl from
with Dina
Parks and
Mita,
Recs.
Yeah.
Dina Mita, that was
Hey.
really good.
It's kinda hot.
They were Jenna Ortega's really hot.
It's kinda hot. I didn't like they tried to make her look like Wednesday Addams at the end. Or maybe she just looks like that.
I don't
just
think
looks
they
like
tried to make it look
Yeah,
like
she just looks like that. That's why
The
she
Game
fit
of
the part
Thrones
so
thing
well.
at the very end of the commercial. She's on a dragon. They have like she had the fucking pigtails and
Hey, have you seen her girlfriend though? I mean,
You're an idiot. Hello.
Sherlock Holmes.
But yeah, good fucking Super
Yeah, good fucking Super Bowl. I'll tell you what, they played hard. They practiced every day up to that point.
I
The
love
defense played great. McCaffrey got me 40 points in fantasy.
I was really about to say, shut up. You're an idiot. I really liked how the defenses were stars last night. I mean,
this.
that's tough to do. Hold these offenses to these points, and they did very well.
It's two of the best teams. You knew that was going to happen. You knew it was going to be a low-scoring affair.
Yeah.
There's not too many Super Bowls that are blowouts ever. I mean, they happen once in a blue moon, but there's not.
Peyton Manning got blown out. Fuck.
Yeah, you got blown out a few different ways.
Yeah, these were all pretty annoying. Talking like walking.
Mr. Walker, yeah, that was stupid. I didn't see this one. People were talking over it. I wasn't mad about it.
Oh, that one was funny. What was that guy's name?
Oh, this
The
was,
Arnold one was cool.
I guess.
The Arnold one was great.
You thought so?
I thought it was
I
cool.
liked it.
I thought it because they had hyped it up for months, like since the divisional round
Oh,
or
I don't remember.
earlier.
I think that sometimes. you
And
just
all
have
it was
to-
he couldn't say neighbor. Like
Neighbor.
I thought they
He couldn't
could've-
say anything. They kept doing different words with the ER, and he kept doing the A. It was good. Come on, you gotta appreciate.
I think
something.
if it had just been there, it would have been funny. But
Maybe you
because
should-
they
maybe we
had
should
been,
watch it.
they've been promoing a promo
Maybe we should watch it and let Jake see it real quick.
for
I've seen it. I liked it. I'm sorry, Adam. Continue.
a month and a half. It just had too much hype, and it was kind of a letdown. That's all I'm saying.
They showed too much, too early.
Yeah, do you remember during like the
That's
wild
what
card
you
round, the divisional round, they were like Arnold Schwarzenegger,
just
Agent
sold out.
State Farm, coming Super Bowl, and they were
I don't
like,
remember this. When were they
oh
doing
yeah,
this?
Yeah,
every game.
It was funny. I think it's good.
Fucking drunk. I gotta stop drinking so much.
No, I'm gonna plow through some liquor.
Not you, me.
Why? Because you showed too
I
much
don't
too
remember any of
early?
this stuff. I showed too much too early.
You showed too much too early.
Yeah.
I don't remember this one.
I don't remember that one at all.
Nah.
Is this for Bad Boys?
I must have been fucking
Because Bad Boys
slammed.
4 is in the works, I guess. They're doing one.
I didn't see a lot of these.
You want to unmute?
You gonna unmute it? Do you have the remote?
It's in my ass. You gotta pull it out.
Get it. Yeah.
Shannon Sharp's in this?
Came in too hot. Told you
I'm surprised you haven't been close.
tow truck. No tow truck. Man, you built like a tow truck. Just go get it. Yeah. Pull my oikos.
Why is there two voices going
Why
on?
is Stephen A. Smith playing underneath?
Because he's got to fix that on his end.
Oh, is he?
He has to minimize the window. Close out that one.
Show my oikos, little man.
Who knows where that's at? Yes.
I didn't get to see all of it.
Somewhere
I
in
didn't
the
get
freaking rabbit hole he created.
Greatest tight end in the history of football. You're in that discussion along
Okay.
with him and others. Because
Shut it off. I won't do that again.
Yeah, you ruined the commercial for us. You ruined it!
We need a new producer.
No, I like the one we have.
Get him out of here. Why? Huh? Because he lets you rub his beard? Is that
Yep.
why?
He doesn't let him.
I just love everything about him. Do you know Hanukkah's late this year?
I don't know what Hanukkah is. It's always different time of the
We're
year.
allowed to talk religion on here. It's okay. So it starts the 26th this year. So he's going to have his 8 crazy nights on
Well,
from the
I don't
26th
think that's
after
pretty
Christmas.
average timing.
Why? Well,
It's never after
I
Christmas.
thought it started before Christmas.
Sometimes it doesn't start till like January. Sometimes it starts in November.
Are you
It's always
serious?
it's always
January?
Sometimes I don't know about that,
It's in
but
November.
He's making things up right now.
I don't know.
I don't know much about Chanukah, so
You think he's making it up?
I kind of think
I
January.
think he can tell us more about it than you can.
Do you?
Yes.
I'm not gonna guarantee that it ever starts in January. But
Who
I
do
feel,
they-
like,
you know-
I feel like it has run.
What's
well,
the name of the
obviously
God
it's
you worship?
God, Yahweh.
Yahweh. Who's Abraham?
You got these guys too. You know, they're all part of your religion.
They're not on my fantasy team.
We should do that one day. We should draft all three of us a religious and all the religions out there, a fantasy team. For that.
And then
Can we do
what?
Greek
How would
mythology?
we play it?
Can we do a Greek?
I don't know. We'll make it up.
Can we do a Greek mythology one?
Well, they'll be in there too. We can use all the religions.
He would know that. He plays God of War all the time. Guarantee you, he'd know more about that than
Why I
either of
know about
us.
mythology. I actually used to read.
No, just
Mythology.
no. That's cute.
Now,
I am very knowledgeable about Egyptian and Greek mythology because I enjoy it. It's fucking sweet, especially Egyptian. Egyptian's fucking.
You're
awesome.
so sweet. You'll rot our
are you
teeth.
talking about this? This is not a. I just realized that this is not.
That wasn't Jenna
Ortega.
Ortega. No, that's not the one we're talking about. We're
This
talking
is
about
what
the one
Jake-
with Dina
This
and
is what
Mita.
Jake was talking about.
Dina
Jen-
and Mita.
This is what Jake
Who's
was
Jenna
talking about.
Ortega?
Jenna
The girl-
Ortega's Wednesday.
Oh, okay. I'm talking about the girl from Parks and Rec.
Yeah,
This girl.
yeah.
They make her look like Wednesday at the end of the commercial. Wait, so there was actually a Wednesday commercial?
She's
See,
Jenna
look, look.
Ortega, the one who plays Wednesday Addams
Okay.
in the series Wednesday.
Doesn't she
She's
look like
in
her?
a commercial for
Yeah,
Doritos
I guess.
Dynamita or Dinamita?
With the
however you say it.
pigtails is the only.
And there's two
Resemblance.
older women with her. One's Dina, one's Mita, and they're chasing this guy down.
I'm
for
gonna
his-
be honest. I don't care.
Okay. Well, you asked.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You should be.
They mean cause a ruckus.
Okay.
They're just commercials. I don't give a fuck.
I
The
like
only thing I
this.
give a fuck about is moving on to the draft and free agency.
Yeah.
That's what I give a fuck about.
Oh, I want to do one thing today. I want us to do an early Super Bowl prediction for Super Bowl 59. Who we think's going to be in it and who we think's going to win it and what the score's going to be.
Okay. We'll do that at the very end of the show.
I think that'd be really cool. And then next year we can look it up,
Maybe a little bit
or he'll have one of us will have it written
Well,
down.
you guys already have my bold prediction for the next season. I think the
Yeah, I know.
NFC
He
North-
said New York Jets, and then he said on the NFC Detroit Lions. He thinks it's going to be Lions and Jets in the Super Bowl.
You just made this up. I said the NFC North will be the league's best division.
You did say that.
That's my bold prediction. Don't be an asshole.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, so we'll do your fucking Super Bowl thing, but at the end of it, you have to make a bold prediction too.
Okay, fine.
Okay, and it better be bold because I'll fucking
I'm gonna say
I'll kibosh
I'm
you
gonna say Browns Packers.
for the Super Bowl.
How'd you like to see that?
We're gonna talk about this later. Why did you spit it out? I said we'll do this at the end of the show, and you're like Brown Packers. You're
You're
an idiot.
I want to catch you off guard, and I think it worked.
Okay.
Yeah,
It
very
did.
well.
Actually did.
Fair enough.
Very well.
All right.
Very well.
All right. Very well.
Word.
Very well.
Do you have anything else you want to say about the Super Bowl? I kind of want to move on. Congratulations, Kansas City fucks. Kansas City Chiefs. Los Cientos to the 49ers.
No, I mean, hats off. And I mean, Andy Reid, fuck, he's one of the best coaches. I like him way better than Belichick. And I know you're going to give me flack for that shit, but I think Andy Reid's the best quarterback out there.
They brought up a thing last night. He's got 15 postseason wins. I think it's him and Mahomes.
Mahomes hasn't lost postseason yet,
15
so he's won 6 postseason
15
games.
postseason wins now together.
He loses
And
in
it's
the Super Bowl. It's the only time he loses. Sorry, go ahead.
And Brady and Belichick got 30 wins together. So to catch them, they would have to win the next 4 years in a row. Every year.
Yeah. And that's
It's
not
just, I don't think it's going to happen. Do you think Andy Reid's going to...
make it that much longer?
No, do you think he's retired soon? Well, yeah. Make it
But I think he's definitely going to do next year.
Definitely next
I think
year.
he wants to see what happens next year.
2 years? 2 more years?
I think it depends on what
How old
happens
is he?
next year.
He's probably close to 80, right? No, maybe
No.
not. He's in late 60s. He's got to be. He looks like he's
He
70.
said close to 80.
I actually want to say he's like 73 or something because he's older.
65.
65. That's not bad.
No, holy shit. So he could, I mean, if he wanted to, think about it, he could easily go, provided health-wise, go another 7 years. Easily. If he wanted to. He's got a dynasty.
He's
Got a fucking dynasty. You don't step down when you have a dynasty.
He's not
correct?
in the
Did
shape.
Belichick
Pete
step
Carroll
down?
is.
No, I know.
5 years tops. For Andy Reid.
I'm pretty sure with the money he has, they can take care of him for 7 more seasons if
5
they
years
have to.
tops.
Okay, 5 years. Got a dynasty. What if he wins out?
Fuck me. What is he
You
doing?
can't ever say no. You just don't know. This fucking team is so good right now. They just...
What are they saying about the Browns here?
No, I'm just looking
Yeah,
at
what are they
it.
saying about the Browns over here? Saying we might need to move this camera a little bit this way. That way it can get us and we can see the TV completely.
No, we don't. The shot's more important.
No, I'd rather have the TV blocked so I can't see it, see? What are they saying about the Browns over
We
here,
used to
huh?
do shows with no TV.
No,
We used to do shows with no TV.
You know what?
What this? Turn that fucking thing off.
You don't know how. You don't know how.
There you go. Huh? There you go. Now we're back in the
You're
dark,
a
guys. Is
real
this what you
prick
want?
sometimes.
Is
You're
this
a real
what you-
prick sometimes. You gonna leave us in the dark? What do you do in the dark? See?
I fucked
Soil
up, Adam, I'm
yourself, see? Yeah, he did. That's what he does.
I had to prove a point.
No, he's being an asshole.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Get in the mood. Look at that. All right, so final closing statements on the Super Bowl because I want to have one.
Congratulations to both. That's fine. You go ahead.
If this game was going to... Say this game never happened and we're going back a week from now.
Yeah.
Who are you saying is going to win the Super Bowl? I just want to know what you think. And the reason I'm saying... I think San Fran's the better team on paper.
I do too.
I think they could have won that freaking game.
I do
They
too.
should have won that game.
Maybe.
McCaffrey played his balls off in that
Hell of a
game.
player.
They were underdogs, right?
Now,
No.
and here's what I want to say too.
Think so?
One more thing.
Chiefs were.
Chiefs were. No, that's what I meant.
Chiefs were, yeah, by
That's
a
what I
point.
meant, too.
Here's what I want to say. Now, if San Fran won this game, does McCaffrey get the MVP or does it still go to Mahomes?
No, it goes to
McCaffrey,
It
right?
goes to McCaffrey.
So there's never been a player on an opposing team.
I don't know. We were talking about this last week, weren't we?
Well,
Because what if
Has there been
Mahomes?
a player
What
for
if
the,
Mahomes
the
still
losing
has?
Super Bowl team that won MVP?
What if Mahomes has this amazing game that he just had, but San Fran wins it by like a field goal, like what just happened? So Mahomes has no chance at MVP.
I think if the other team has nobody worthy of it, McCaffrey was worthy of it. You know what I mean? So it would have easily slid right to McCaffrey.
Yeah, I guess.
You know?
I guess the MVP it absolutely has to go to the winning
He's a
team.
running back. He had the most catches. He had 22 rushes. He had 160 yards from scrimmage. 2 touchers. Come on. Oh, they have 2? He had 1 toucher. 1 toucher.
I mean, it just goes to show you they shouldn't have abandoned that frickin' run. They should have kept it
I
going.
don't know, man.
No,
I
they
like
shouldn't.
that they were trying to keep him fresh and alive so they could use him when they needed him. It just didn't work out the way they wanted to do. Or they wanted it to go. Obviously, that pass at the very end in overtime that they had to throw away to kick that field goal, that was not what they wanted to do.
No.
That is not what
They
wanted.
knew as soon as they kicked that field goal, you're giving Mahomes the ball
Yeah.
back with 2 minutes.
They knew they were
You're
in
done.
trouble. And they were.
He can do it in 13 seconds.
No, I really thought it was going to be... I didn't think it was going to be that kid, that number 12, that caught that pass for the touchdown. I did think it was going to be Rice. I thought Rice...
Yeah, he played for the Jets. What the hell was his name? He was at the Jets in the beginning of the season. Cole Hardman. But he played for Kansas City before he went to the Jets. I think Kansas City traded him to the Jets, and then they were like, we need you back for the Super Bowl around here.
Yeah.
Because he is a valuable player, man.
Good for him, man.
He has his moments, and he shined in that.
And for
one.
them, you know, I'm not a big Chiefs fan. I think they're all crybabies and stuff. And I think,
But who are you when you catch the winning touchdown for the Super Bowl? That makes you somebody, does it not, in football?
I mean, it definitely puts your names on a fucking website that everybody's gonna look up for the next 100 years. So you're something.
Because it has happened.
I mean, David Tyree. We all know who David Tyree is because
I
he got
don't.
that fucking football. The guy that the first Eli pass in the first Eli thing.
Is he the one who caught it on his helmet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But you know who he is now.
Now
Oh, that
you say
catch. That's who he
yeah,
is.
Yeah, I know.
You'll still know this
Of course,
guy.
I know the catch.
I mean, everybody knows who the guy that caught that interception against Russell Wilson, the winning the quarterback. Now that I say everybody
Malcolm
knows.
Butler.
Thank you, Malcolm Butler.
Patriots?
Remember that corner? You picked him off.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody figured out who he
That's
was.
going back a ways, but yeah.
And they treated him like trash.
No, they
Cut him.
didn't.
Yeah, they did.
He
Belichick
made bank.
fed him to the fucking wolves after that.
He made bank.
I benched him the next season.
But he played for the... Wasn't he on the team for like 10 seasons before that happened?
Yeah, and then the next season he benched him.
I think that was because he was getting old and couldn't do it anymore. Because Malcolm Butler was amazing for you. Was he a cornerback or safety?
He actually he didn't let him play the next Super Bowl after that.
Was he a cornerback or a safety? He's a cornerback, right?
That is true. I do remember that. Now that
Do
you
you
say
remember that? Like he benched him a couple.
Patriots are famous for benching people down during the fucking
Yeah.
Super Bowl, aren't they?
Yeah. Multiple Super Bowls. Joe Montana, Terry Bradshaw.
No,
you know,
this
maybe-
was what I was.
Why Eli? Why didn't you put Peyton?
Who?
Why, you don't like Eli?
No, no. I don't like Eli. You know.
He has 2 Super Bowls against the Patriots, isn't it?
I know.
Had
His
their
brother has
fucking
2
number.
Super Bowls.
Oh yeah, one with Colts and
So
one
why
with
would you
Denver.
put Eli, who's not as good a quarterback as his brother? up
Would
there?
you? Why would you even
Peyton
say
This
that?
wasn't even the point.
Eli was a great fucking quarterback.
Peyton's better.
He carried the. If
Peyton's
I was
better.
a Giants fan
All I'm saying is Peyton's
and I
better.
had to pick one quarterback,
Yeah, but it's
who
all
I love,
about
I'd be
that
picking Eli.
one game. So
I'd be picking.
Yeah,
if
if I was a Giants fan, I would too.
yeah.
I think that's
he
what the Super Bowl
so-
MVP is
but
about.
wait, so you
though.
can't. You don't think he's a good?
Oh,
quarterback?
MVPs. We're talking MVPs. That's what the MVP. Okay, I was wondering why they didn't put Peyton up there and they put.
No.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm sure Peyton got
Hey,
MVP.
Didn't Welker win the MVP? Who won? the
No, Wes Welker.
But the whole point that I pulled this up was
it your
I wanted
linebacker?
to see this was any player on the losing team ever won the Super Bowl?
Oh,
MVP?
Dallas Cowboys. I checked. He was the MVP of the Super Bowl after falling to the Baltimore Colts.
Did you guys see Bruce Smith in the
So I guess it has that
pregame
one
too
time.
before the Super Bowl? They had Bruce Smith. He was looking good still.
Chuck Howley. So when Peyton won his 2 Super Bowls, who won it for him? Demaryius Thomas, or was it who's the guy, the linebacker?
With Denver, was it Demarius Thomas?
I don't know.
I mean, he was one of the wide
I don't.
receivers,
Can you
but
look this up?
he sucks.
Who won the MVP for Peyton Manning's Super Bowls?
No, it couldn't have been Demarius Thomas. He's too.
Who's the linebacker just got in trouble? Plays for the Bills now. That was on that team. Come on,
Von Miller.
Von Miller. Did
Yeah,
Von
yeah.
Miller win it?
Probably. I know he won.
Did Von Miller
Man,
win
you
it?
might not be wrong. He's probably won one, right? How many Super Bowls has he been to? 1 or 2?
I think it just.
He won one with the Broncos and one with the. Are you saying Vaughn or?
Yeah, Von. Just one.
Well, we're just trying to figure out.
Who won
Did
that
Peyton
MVP?
win both his MVPs in a Super Bowl? And if not, who won it instead? They beat the Colts. Beat
They played the when they
Rex
played
Grossman Bears.
When
And-
he was with Broncos, it was Panthers they beat. Was that Cam Newton then? Was that the only one Cam Newton went to? I thought he went. I thought they played the.
Nope, that was it. And then he went the
Yeah.
Super
Peyton
Bowl.
Manning won Super Bowl MVP.
I don't care though. I was glad that Peyton Manning.
You won both of them?
No.
Aha.
I didn't get there.
I bet he won the one with the Colts because Denver it had to be defense. It had to be.
Yeah, this is the one with the Colts. He won it. Or yeah, Peyton Manning. So the Super Bowl he
From
played,
Denver.
dude. It was Von Miller, wasn't it?
Probably
It
was.
was fucking Von Miller. I can't believe I don't know this off the top of my fucking head.
No, that
How are you
wasn't that
supposed
one.
to? I don't
That
store
wasn't
Super
that
Bowl
one, wasn't it?
stuff
Because
in the
that
back
was
of my head.
Broncos?
No, that was the Colts. That was when they played the Rex Grossman fucking Bears.
Which was a good team, man.
Yeah, but a bad quarterback.
Who,
A bad quarterback. Great team.
who else was on the team at that time? Any wide receivers I would know?
I think it was mostly defense. Devin Hester's on the
Was
team.
David Johnson or not David Johnson? What the hell's Howard? Dave? What's his name? I'm trying to think of that plays for the Lions now. Who's the running back for the Lions?
No, this is way before this. This is way before him. Montgomery?
Yeah,
This is way before Montgomery.
Was it David
Yeah,
Johnson that
Vaughn
played
won,
for
and
them
Vaughn did
at the
win the
time?
second one.
No.
No. It might have been David Johnson because he went to the Cardinals. But then he played for
Von
the
Miller won it. Von Miller
it's
won
Howard.
the MVP.
He did? No, something Howard. Something Howard, I think, was the running back for the Bears then.
Super Bowl roster.
The hell was
For which one?
for this Super Bowl? Who was the running back? He was,
No, not this one. He's talking about the one for the Bears.
he sucked, but then he was. Yeah, the one with the Bears. That's what I'm talking about. Sorry.
God, I like the
Dwight
way Adam's
Howard?
looking all this stuff up. We can see this is actually nice. This is nice.
I'm telling you.
Sorry, we keep talking about. You guys don't know what. Behind you right now, behind the camera is my TV, and Adam has mirrored his computer to the TV. So now instead of me doing the iPad shit all the time, we get to see the shit brought up right behind us.
Which is what we need to
That's why he was
do.
bitching about seeing through the stand. But this is awesome. Can we get a roster from that Bears team? Oh, the box score's fine. Thomas
That's
Thomas
Colts,
Jones
though.
and Cedric Benson. You remember Cedric Benson? Damn.
No.
I do. What was Grossman? 20 for 28? That's not bad.
Thomas Jones was
165?
the RB1. 112 yards that game. Longest run was 52 yards.
Joseph Adai.
Jesus.
Dominic Rhodes. Dallas Clark, the G. Go down to the receiving, buddy.
Ernie-
Bernard
Marvin
Berrien, I
Harrison.
remember him. Desmond Clark, I remember him.
Desmond
Tight end.
Clark. Didn't he play for
He was
Dallas?
a tight
too?
end. No, Witten played for. No, that
Let's
was
see
all
if we
Witten.
can shift this a little bit.
Oh, Dallas
Jason
Clark.
McKee. Musha Muhammad, I don't remember him. Thomas Jones. I don't really remember a lot of those guys. I remember Marvin Harrison. I remember Reggie Wayne.
Marvin
Jesus
Harrison,
Christ,
for
what-
sure.
They were stacked. Dallas Clark, Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, Joseph Adai when he actually fucking played because he didn't play a lot.
Right.
I don't know who Brian Fletcher is.
Sally Osway.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure there's another
That's
Harrison
fantastic,
coming
actually. Is that
coming
does
to
that
the
work with
NFL
us?
in the draft.
Push it in a little bit. I mean, you can.
Isn't Marvin Harrison's son about to get drafted in the NFL or something?
Yeah. I think he plays corner, doesn't he? Is he
I don't know.
receiver?
I don't know, but I remember.
Yeah, I've heard the name Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah. And I was like, that's got to be his kid, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, a little in-show editing.
Oh, God, he likes it. Oh, you got to get in the hole, you stupid.
Don't you bust!
Don't you bust it. You get
Can
it
you
in.
still see the TV?
I can, buddy. I
Ken?
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, if I move like this, I can see perfectly.
Perfect.
Don't you bust.
Are you gonna push the camera over?
Like, what do you mean?
There's a lot of shit on the right side now.
I mean, that's how it's.
That's okay.
That's
it's
the
fine.
trade-off.
Nah, fuck that. Center us up. I'll look through this fucking stand. Center us up.
Yeah, okay, that looks good right there.
That looks great.
That's sexy.
But my vision is worse now.
Your vision's terrible either way.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, but at least I can see when
I
in
can
front
see
of us.
perfectly. This is great.
It's literally blocking my whole vision now. You literally just put the camera right in front of me.
So move it
Instead
this
of it
way.
being in the center and I can
tilt
kind of
it
see
towards
from
us.
angles,
Tilt
now I
it.
can't see from any
Move it
angles.
this
Yeah,
way.
I don't
There you go.
know
Tilt
about
it.
No,
Tilt it.
just put it back.
There you
where it
go.
was.
There you go. Perfect.
You
It's a
say
weird
perfect.
angle.
Yeah, I
You're
don't
a
like
weird
it.
angle.
That's a weird. It's a funny angle. You know what movie that's from? Tell me what movie that's from. It's a funny angle.
Well, it's obviously some British comedy.
Bang bang.
Austin Powers.
No.
That was a good guess, though, wasn't it?
Guy Ritchie.
Guy Ritchie, I know that. Hold on. All right, one quick hint. Is it a classic or is it new?
It's becoming the classic. It's not new. It's from like 2000.
Oh, it's from 2000?
Snatch. Fucking Snatch.
You're going to laugh.
Right.
Never saw it.
Dang, dude. You
I've
gotta see
never, and all of my friends have said that they've all been like,
Lock,
okay,
Stock,
we're watching
Skid
that
too, but
this weekend.
Snatch is.
We're
the
watching
fucking
that this
movie.
weekend, and then we never did. Never seen it. I'll have to watch it.
I gotta make sure it's Guy Ritchie because now I feel like I'm
That is Guy Ritchie.
Okay, thank
Yes.
God. Whew. It's gonna be a huge asshole if I didn't know who directed it.
Sometimes we don't even got to check computer shit. Adam just knows. That's what I like about Adam, too. He knows a lot of shit. Don't you? Yeah, sit that coffee.
Listen, I don't want to be this guy, but I'm just gonna one more time. We'll put it out there. This is worse for me. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Leave it there if you want to. Now I can't see shit.
Well, when it was in the middle, it was absolutely terrible for me.
Yeah,
Well-
I mean, nobody cares. though. Nobody cares. About
Can you
it.
see the right side
You
of the
gotta
screen?
figure it somewhere.
I can't see the right side of the screen.
Okay, I'll try to keep.
We
everything
probably could have
right.
put it in here, and it would have hit right here, and we
Show
both
me
be
again.
able to see.
Show me again.
Here, hit right here, and then we both can see it again.
We'll work all this out.
Oh yeah, we'll figure this out.
Yeah.
Just leave where it's at right now.
Yeah, you don't need to see it. It's
We
a-
look
it's
good. Are we
fine.
balanced? Are we
Yeah.
centered? We look good.
Yeah.
He looks good.
You see my good side?
No, turn the other way. Now stay that way.
I don't care for this. What were we talking about? Oh, we got into a fucking tangent on this, didn't we?
Yeah.
Von Miller was the MVP. We went down memory lane with these fucking rosters. Sometimes it's nice to go check back these rosters of these teams. It's just fun to see.
So, Von Miller, from then to now, where are you at with him? And what changed? Do you think going to the Bills was a bad thing for him, and this is why he acted out and abused his wife?
How old is he?
Huh?
How old is he?
34?
Okay.
35. No, 35.
No, he's probably just a spaz.
Do you know we have him signed for like 3 more years?
That's insane. He's done. He's old.
Well, here's what we need to, and I don't want to say this because this is going to sound really bad, but I'm going to say it anyways. We need something legally to happen to the point where he can't play in the NFL and then voids his contract, and we don't have to.
That would be wonderful for you guys. That would
That's
be
for
wonderful.
the Browns need for Deshaun too.
Oh god, that'd be awesome.
God.
That would be
But they
awesome.
can't, right? That fully guaranteed.
You don't want Von Miller's not playing good. You don't want.
No, you don't want him.
Oh, you're talking about. Oh, you're saying you want that similar scenario with Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to happen. I think that's already paid out and done. You guys are on the hook with him. Von Miller, we're not. If something goes wrong in this, with it shows or
What? They're
Deshaun-
paid the same way. They're paid.
I don't know
games
because they're
for the
fully
year.
guaranteed. Is it? I mean, I guess if
Von
somebody-
Miller's
If,
just not.
if he voids his contract at any time, then it's null and void. We don't have to pay him
If we
anymore.
drop him this year, it's around. I think it's in like somewhere in the $20 million.
Right. Yeah, that dead cap space. Yeah.
And we have to. If we cut Watson right now,
You're not
we
gonna-
owe him all the money.
You're not cutting him though. You're playing him.
Correct.
Right. Okay.
Correct. But if something happened and his contract was voided because of it, then we do not owe him the money.
Here's my
That's
thing.
not
Here's my
contract.
thing with the Browns. They do Browns things, and this is fucking stupid that they ever signed Deshaun Watson. I said that from the get go. I was like,
We all
they're
did.
idiots.
We all did.
Here's the point we're at though. Now you're playing him next year. You're playing him. He's going to be healthy. You're going into the
Do
season
you know
thinking.
what? I don't think you're grasping what we're talking about.
Well, we're talking about cutting, and we were going to cut.
No. We're talking about something happening. So contractually, you can relieve
Is there
yourself.
an option?
If he goes and gets another massage,
But that's not going to happen.
we hope not.
Well, obviously, we're talking about a fucking hypothetical here. You said that for Von Miller. You hope something
Yes,
happens. You
yes.
got all I was saying is yes, me too. And then you went off on this. He's going to be the quarterback next year. Yeah, he's
is.
going to be the fucking quarterback next year.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
But yeah, no, I hope so too. Me too. Because you don't own the money if they fuck the contract.
But I don't like the fact that he's
You're
going to
going
play next year because I don't think he's a good enough
Vaughn?
quarterback anymore. No, Deshaun Watson.
Well,
Vaughn either.
I feel it the same for both. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't want to see fucking Vaughn suit up for the Bills next year. I don't want to see Watson in the Browns jersey next year. But
I don't think Vaughn will be there next year. I guarantee they're going to work this out because look what they did to Matt Araiza.
Just
He was
depends.
gone, boom. Then he was acquitted of all the charges, wasn't he? Acquitted?
not really.
They just got
Yeah.
dropped. They
And
were
then
acquitted. But
The punk god who got accused of rape. He was in like he was accused of punt god, and he was accused of raping.
gang rape.
Oh
Gang
yes. Okay, I do remember this. I do fucking remember.
Thank
this.
you, Adam. And
It was the gang rape. That's
well,
what
he was
clicked it all.
he was acquitted, and
Really?
Bills. Yeah, but the Bills didn't re-sign his contract, even though like. I'm sure the legalities and shit are different,
Yeah,
but
just-
he was able to come back to the Bills.
Well, it's interesting
And
too,
because of what happened and what grievances and what it put on his name and how
Yeah.
it tarnished it, they didn't take him back.
Yeah.
And people were kind of pissed. They were like, he was acquitted. You should bring him back to the Bills. And they're like,
We'll see
that.
what happens. If he is as good as they say, I mean, I assume somebody will give him a job, but also,
Philly?
then I think he has I don't know, Philly.
I don't think he will get
Don't
it.
they have that, doesn't Philly
Ah,
have like
there's a shit.
some
I think
Australian-
he'll get a job. I don't think he will. I think there's too much on his name now, and it's tarnished, and people don't.
I
want
don't know.
They don't want to be associated with
Darn
it,
it.
unless it's a team like Bill Belichick would take him. He takes all the
If he's
criminals.
completely acquitted, I don't know if any of that. I don't know if any of that holds.
Yeah, I don't know how this fucking shit works.
But also,
I'm
doesn't
a lawyer, buddy,
doesn't then
Steven.
he have legal recourse to go after
We
the
need to
person
get-
that
Need to do a little segment with Stevie. You can answer
put
these
all that
questions.
shit on his name? Does he have like lost wages and all that shit that he could sue for?
I'm sure he does. I'm sure it's a 10-year.
No,
process.
because here's what I think. Unless they voided his contract, which I don't know. I don't know if the Bills did that completely because they kept him on the roster because there was hopes that he was going to come back. So if he's still legally on the roster, I'm sure there's stipulations where they have to give him a percentage.
I'm just saying from his perspective. I mean, libel, slander, whatever you call it. I don't remember.
Who's he gonna counter to?
If you lost your
The
job,
person, whoever.
Shit, you think she's got money?
No.
I don't think it matters. I think you go after her and
go after the state too. I mean, because they
yeah.
At the very
That's
least, if
probably
you were
more
fired
likely.
from a job for a thing you did not commit, you should be
Yeah.
able to go back to said job.
and
Because it is a capital crime, right? It would be the state, so yeah, that would be more. Yeah,
you have to go after the state. You're not going after her. She has nothing. She was going after him to get money,
Yeah,
and so I'm sure she probably didn't get much.
She was stupid. That's a punter's salary, man. You gotta punch.
Yeah, but from her perspective, the point was it was gang rape. It was a bunch of college students that took her to some
Oh
frickin'
god, that gets messy. Yeah, that's terrible.
and she was a part of it. And it looked like they gave her drugs, drugged her up, and then they all had their way with
Fuck
her.
me, dude.
And she accused him. But if she was drugged up, she might have said he was there, but doesn't know if
He might have been there too.
And he might not have been in the act. It's like that. It's
Holy
like,
shit!
It's like Stephen Hawking at Epstein Island. What's going on here?
Somebody wring my socks out.
But do you see what I'm saying? What
I
if
do.
it was that
I do.
situation?
I do.
What if he walked out the door before anything happened? You just don't know. He'll never have an NFL career. And look at him. He's sick. He's like, I didn't rape her. Take my socks off.
He looks creepy though. You can always tell, like Murdoch. You see Murdoch's eyes every time you do
Yeah, he looks like the fucking devil.
black fucking eyes.
Devil.
Greg Murdoch. What's his name?
Greg Murdoch. Alex.
Why am I saying Greg
Isn't it
Murdoch?
Alex?
Alec, yeah.
Yeah. Why am I saying Greg Murdoch?
Because he's probably a character from the A-Team.
Alec, did you watch the trials with him? See his black fucking sunken eyes.
Yes. And
Sometimes
his
you
son
can
is
tell.
the same way. Buster, he's going to jail. He's going away for that.
Go back to this guy's picture at the top. I don't know. Maybe it's not good.
I think that's the camera.
Sometimes you
lighting.
can see it in people's eyes. They're fucked. They're fucked in the head.
He could have been a part of this, and he's just getting off. Somehow he got off it, though. There obviously wasn't enough evidence. Again, she was drugged.
Yeah, that's terrible for her.
So this says it was a civil lawsuit, so it never got through the criminal stage.
Well, there you go. That's even worse.
Yeah.
So he really shouldn't have been accused because there was nothing. Because it's not going past that unless there's at least some form of evidence. If it's just hearsay, it doesn't make it past civil. It's not criminal. It's not. They don't have any proof that he did anything wrong.
But he maintained the right to sue her attorney. It says.
You have to do that. You
Yeah.
have to do that so they'll drop the case.
I understand.
Otherwise they keep going, and it costs you more money.
We
If
gotta
you
get
don't.
Stevie on the podcast.
Get him on.
He's
We'll
still
do.
Indiana County prosecutor, my buddy Stevie, and plus he's
If
a
he
sports
would if he would agree to
maniac.
do it and just come on for a segment, that would be big.
That
But
would
he
be-
might not want to do it. He might not want to be a part of this
Steve?
tomfoolery. We say some shit on here. He might not want to be a part of that.
Stevie's, I was his best man at his.
But if he's an attorney, he might not want his name out there. You
That's
don't
a
know
fair
that.
point.
You'd have to call him something else.
Yeah, he's probably gonna tell us
Instead of
about
Steve, you'd have to call him Jeff.
Black out his face and make his voice
Well,
up.
you don't
Well, they're
have
gonna know now we're talking
you just
about
have him, you just have him on radio. You know what I'm saying?
black guys. Can we black out your face during these shows?
Modulate his voice.
If you want, I want the Buffalo Bills to win. They're like, we don't
Great,
know
you're a
this. All
swat.
right, so here, we have a Bills fan. He wanted to remain anonymous. Go, Josh Allen. I love you. I want to toss your salad. And they're like, oh God!
Did
oh,
you
what
see
the
his wife?
Oh my God!
Did you see his wife?
I want.
That's Kevin. He keeps talking about my wife.
I want Josh Allen to be fun. Wow. And they're like, oh my God, disgusting. Who is this fucking guy?
Did you say you want his beef on
Beef
wet?
on whack.
I don't know.
That's kosher too. There's kosher salt on there. Am I correct there, John? Oh, he doesn't.
Oh,
like-
everybody has
He's only had a
kosher
beef
salt.
on whack once, so he doesn't completely. He's never had one.
No.
He's had one. And what did you think about that beef on whack?
It was a good sandwich.
It sounds like it comes with gay
You
sex
should say it was a
afterwards.
great sandwich.
It was a good sandwich. It was.
It wasn't great. You didn't like it that enough to be great.
Will you take
Yeah,
it easy?
I was.
It's
it
no
was good.
Roethlisberger.
Nobody's coming after you, okay? It's probably a nice sandwich. It's okay. If
Would
it's a
you
nice
go-
sandwich, it's okay.
Would you go try one with me sometime?
I would love to have a sandwich with you.
Can we? Can I video you your first bite with
See,
beef
this is
on
what I'm
whack?
talking about. It sounds like this comes with a bunch of weird shit, and I'm not into it, okay? I'm not doing it.
Can I videotape your first bite?
I guess. But
I want
that's
your
weird.
reaction. I want to see what you think when you bite into
Well,
it.
why can't you just watch me? Why do you have to videotape it?
Because it's going to have to be when people are going to have to see
Why
what
can't we
your
go get
reaction
some wings and a beer and have a fucking
is.
sandwich?
If we get wings, I'm spilling the sauce on my shirt.
I'm paying for them, I know that.
You're not- Can we get some wings over here?
You guys want to split some apps? I ain't gonna take care of them. You guys want to split some apps? Where did he go? Where's my plate?
That's like that dude that worked at.
You're over by the bathroom.
That's like that dude that worked at Dockside with us, and he took one of the coworkers next door to Boathouse. He's like, "You want to go get some beers?" He's like, "Yeah, okay." My buddy, remember El Jefe? And then El Jefe ordered. You don't remember Jeff?
Oh,
With the glasses?
Yeah.
And he went over there with them, and he ordered some food. And he's like, "You can order something?" The guy who brought him over there, he was like, No, I'm good. Let's get some beers." And they order some beers, and they're drinking. And Jeff gets his food, and he takes a bite. He's like, "Man, this shit's really good." He's like, "Can you watch my food? I gotta go use the bathroom." He comes back. The dude was like this. He had the napkin. He's the food was
this?
El Jefe.
No, who was the friend?
The busser that got arrested because he kept sleeping at Boathouse, and then he'd break in the dockside. And
This was before my time.
yeah,
Yes.
and
This was when
So
we
he was
first
like-
opened, I think. Yeah.
he was like this. He's like, "Man, that food was really good." He's like, "Hey, you got these beers? I gotta get out of here and go to work." And he left. So Jeff got stuck with the bill, the beer, the booze, food, everything.
No food.
No food.
But Jeff knew
He
what
took
to do
one bite.
because he's been with you. So he said, "This
He was
is
like,
what I get for hanging out with cocksuckers."
so he threw he was wiping his face, threw his napkin down. "You got these beers? I gotta get out of here."
Take care of that. I'll see you later, fucking prick.
That is exactly what happens.
See you later, nerd. Rubbed his head. See you later, nerd.
That's exactly what happened. He got bamboozled.
Got Shanghai.
Shanghai noon.
I don't actually know what the word being like what it actually means to be Shanghai. I do know that it's very
I can
funny.
show you.
And I say it in a lot of situations.
You want
I
me to
know
show you?
that-
Come here, I'll show you.
No, stop that. Could you just
Basta.
explain it to me? What does it actually mean to be Shanghai? It's funny. Over there last night, that bastard Shanghai me.
That's your nickname.
Burger Punk.
Punk.
That's not what we're talking about. You want screwball?
Yeah. All right, so we got through Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Let's do our
bowl.
What was the other stuff we were going to talk about? Bowl predictions.
Oh, we want to do the AP polls.
AP polls. Let's pull them up.
So we
You're going to have to do a lot of cutting because there's a lot of
No cutting.
fuckery around this.
No,
thing
let's keep this fuckery in there.
Now,
Wait till we start doing live shows.
well, that's when you do a live show. You're more to the point. You have a piece of paper in
Molly's
front
Pop
of you with
and
what you're hitting.
brother are doing live shows.
We could.
By
do
the way, if you guys get a second, go check out Dallas and Cowboy Reg, Sons of the Stars podcast. They're big Cowboys fans. They do Cowboys pretty much only, but they talk about the league
I'm going
as
to be
well.
doing a cameo on the All Out podcast this week, so be watching that too.
Very good. I'm still doing my fucking thing, okay? Goddamn, will you shut up when I'm doing my thing? They're very good. They're more professional than we fucking are.
They're very
They're on
good.
Spotify. You can catch them on YouTube. Sons of the Stars podcast. They're very good. Also, All Out. Yes, go check out All Out podcast. What are you doing on there?
I'm just kidding. I was just.
No, it's good. We should. We
You're
should.
like, what do you? Well, you want to go on there?
We should do
We
some
could.
more collabs.
Yeah. All right. We'll collab.
We'll call Glenn.
We'll talk to him. We'll talk to him.
We'll call Glenn.
Yeah. You got his number.
You don't have a number?
Well, that's your boyfriend.
Wait, you suck one dick. And now he's my fucking. Now he's my fucking
One
boyfriend.
suck one dick. You're a cocksucker for
I put a
life.
band-aid on a guy. I'm not a nurse, you know. But I suck one dick, and I'm.
Cocksucker for life.
Let's do your AP polls, Adam. You started off. I know you're upset. Let's do the big one you're mad about. And go ahead, ram them stats in our face.
Miles
baby.
Garrett. was
So I'm
the-
gonna guess Miles Garrett got it and TJ Watt did not.
TJ Watt
Was he
came
a close
second.
second?
Yeah, very close.
How do you feel
Well-
about that? What do you think?
Let Adam
I
go
think
first.
it's a little silly. I don't know what the justification is, but we were looking earlier at the
Okay, so I'm gonna guess it's the stats.
stats. Yeah, I mean TJ Watt has better stats all around.
Well, I'd like to see this if we can.
Yeah,
Look
we
at
have
it.
TJ's here. Let me pull mine.
Yeah,
up.
well,
Well,
please.
there's been posts on like social media of like him, Parsons, and
Micah Parsons, badass.
Garrett.
I knew he wasn't gonna get it over Garrett or Watts though. It was one of those two. And Watts, how many games did he miss? 3? 2?
His name is TJ Watt.
Sorry, I always say Watts. He always corrects me too. I'm sorry.
why can't
I'll
you
get it right.
Call him Watts.
No, I want to
Cute
call
little
him.
nickname.
That's not his name.
Kind of like you're fingering him or something. I gotta go Watts' house. I want to see my Watsy.
Uh,
Watsy Totsy.
I think it was
What?
What was it this year?
What were we asking?
What was he out for this year?
Who?
Something with his back. Was it his
No,
back?
Peck was last year.
Okay, leg
I don't
or something
remember.
with his hamstring.
Yeah, he hurt his leg or something like that.
So we were talking about this
Playoffs
a little
don't go
earlier.
in there, though.
What's up?
Playoffs have nothing to do with these awards, though. Wasn't he
Correct.
hurt going into the playoffs?
It's just a regular season. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, he went to the playoffs. He wasn't in it, but he went to the first game against the Bills.
Go ahead, do this whole stat thing so I can tell you
So
why he
48 solo tackle.
He had 19 sacks. That was like 5 more than Garrett. He had 3 more tackles for losses. He had a touchdown. He had an interception. He had more fumble recoveries. He had more solo tackles. He had more total tackles. He had more tackles for losses. I think I already said that. He was better than everybody statistically. The reason he lost it and Myles Garrett won it is because
The name?
TJ Watt wasn't held every single game, all goddamn game. He wasn't double teamed every single game, all goddamn game. When you go to play the Steelers, you don't go, fuck, we have to change everything we're doing
I think
because
you
of Watt.
absolutely you do.
You do that for Myles Garrett every
TJ
game.
Watt is definitely a threat like Myles Garrett.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But
So
he's
what
not
do you mean
the
you're
threat.
switching?
What I'm trying to tell you is I believe that Myles Garrett is a bigger threat.
Okay, well, there you go.
I
And,
think
that's,
that's why
and
he won
sometimes that's all you need. I know there's votes and whatever, but sometimes that's all you need is, like I just said, he's the bigger name. He's fucking Myles Garrett. He's a bigger name than TJ Watt. He
Myles
really
Garrett was,
I don't know that I agree
was
with
held
that.
and double teamed
Listen,
every game.
I'm not down talking TJ Watt. I think he's great.
Love him.
Yeah,
He's a fucking
Yeah,
freak.
I'm not getting personally offended by it at all. I
He's a
just,
no, I know you're not.
He's amazing.
I
He
think
was
Myles
fucking
Garrett
amazing.
is. Oh God, it's so fucking hard to even. I don't even want to say that. I think Myles Garrett's better, but I don't want to say that because God, I mean they're both neck and fucking neck.
I mean,
That's why I think Myles Garrett
splitting
won.
hairs.
He won by a hair. You know.
But like, if you watch that Jets
well,
game,
it is.
from
It's
Myles
all.
Garrett-
It's like you said. It's all writers voting on these things.
And
who
politics,
knows
too,
what-
Aaron.
Michael
politics.
Parsons came out and said it too. He goes, if you watch the film, Myles Garrett is the defensive player of
He's
the year.
badass, man. Come on.
And Michael Parsons is number 3 on that list, and he's saying, oh yeah, they got it right.
Now TJ Watt has won it before. I'm sure.
Miles Garrett, or not Miles Garrett.
T.J.
Michael
Watt has
Parsons
won
was also
Defensive
talking
Player of the
some
Year
shit
before,
about,
correct?
I think when he said that I don't know because I didn't pay attention to the
This
shit
is
they were
bringing
talking
some
about.
memory up of something from a couple days ago. I don't
Yeah,
know what
but
it was.
I think he came out with that, and then him and fucking Watt got into it about something. I didn't see any of it. I don't know
Yeah.
what happened, but I know they were talking shit. I heard they were talking shit
Garrett
to each other.
and Watt.
no,
Parsons
Parsons.
and Watt.
Well, Parsons is a.
I don't know if they
came out
got
and
into
defended
it.
Watt,
Parson is
or,
a big mouth.
Garrett.
though. I get that.
I don't know
but
if
he's a
they
big
got
mouth.
into a thing. I think
I think they were talking shit
Parsons
about
was
each
on
other.
a podcast or something, and he was saying something. But
All right.
I think they got it right.
Miles Garrett,
honestly.
well deserved. TJ Watt, close second. Can't argue that. Because that could have won either way.
You could have given TJ Watt, and I would have been pissed. I would not have been pissed.
Exactly. That's what I was just going to say.
I said no.
If TJ Watt would have won, we'd be having a slightly different conversation, but I'd be like, hey, TJ Watt, man, better guy this year. Miles Garrett, close second. Same fucking thing. They're
all
neck
I'm
and
saying
neck.
is I would like to understand, and I'm sure I could dig into it a little bit.
You don't
deeper,
have
but
to, because
what's the correct? Like, what
it's
are these?
politics.
What are these?
It's politics, whether you want to
I do
that or
believe
not.
it's because of the no holding calls. It's because of the constant double teams. It's because of the line switches and the.
This
That's some
Cardinal
moves.
wants to toss your salad. Let him up. He flew away. You looked at him and he flew away.
He
Good
didn't
job.
like me.
Anyways.
I think.
But
it's,
don't you agree, like, this was a neck and neck situation.
Oh, man.
Let's go to the next one, because
if you
there's
gave it
not,
to Parsons too, I really
to answer your question, Adam, I'm honestly going to say it's politics. That's what happened there.
probably.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
happy it happened that way.
I'm sure. Either one of those guys could have won.
Adam, you should feel a little fucked though too. Like the Steelers fans should feel a little fucked.
No,
the same way
no.
that we would have felt, the Browns fans would have felt a little fucked if anybody else got it. But
How many times has
That's how I
Watt
do it.
won? How many times has TJ Watt won Defensive Player of the Year? At least once. Correct?
once?
Adam,
What's that?
how many times has TJ Watt won Defensive Player of the Year? At
I
least
want to
once, right?
say 2.
Oh dang.
So
I could
you feel bad for the guy now? Garrett's won it at least once, right?
I will say this: you could have
I think Garrett's won it at least once, and this will be his second then.
couldn't pick that. Four people from the Browns won awards this year.
Four?
Yeah, 2 coaches, 2 players, which is insane. And now the coach of the year, Stefanski, which I completely fucking agree with. You really could have went to the guy from the Texans too. I mean, if D'Amico Ryans won, I would not have been pissed. I would not. I understand. Yes, you're right. I understand. But I do think it was Stefanski. I think Stefanski dealt with more during the season.
So we got Lamar Jackson. We can go top to bottom up for the rest.
Let's
of
wait for Dickhead to get out of the pisser, and let's actually do that. Let's exactly do that. We'll go over top to bottom, see what we think. Because I got these two right here. I'm a little pissy about because I don't know why Dak's fit, man. I don't. Why is Brock Purdy and Josh Allen ahead of Dak Prescott? Dak Prescott has better stats than fucking Lamar Jackson. And if you want to talk about a award that's actually about stats, it's MVP.
Okay, is that what we're talking about right now?
Yes.
I know who won this. MVP was Lamar Jackson, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And he's got it up right here. See,
How many times has Lamar won? 3 times? He's won at least 3.
This is the second, right?
I
This is the
believe.
second.
Josh Allen, 3 votes. Christian McCaffrey, 5
Dak
votes.
Prescott had better stats than Lamar Jackson. He had more touchdowns.
Apparently,
and
it
more
doesn't
yards.
matter.
You're right.
It's politics, guys. Dak Prescott didn't fucking get past the first round of the
Playoffs do not go into this.
I know you're right. It's
Dude,
based on the
playoffs-
season. It's based
Well,
on
they
the season.
do. Do they do all the voting before playoffs
Correct.
even start, and
Correct.
then they just do it whatever?
Dak Prescott, 0 votes. They just don't like Dallas. I'm sorry. 0 votes.
This might be the
That's fucking
the
hilarious.
website's votes. I don't know if this is actual votes, but
I
I mean,
think it is because it's got.
I'm okay with the Lamar Jackson thing. I think it was mine was McCaffrey. What about
What
you,
is it?
Adam?
What's that?
I have McCaffrey on.
You have McCaffrey too, right?
Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, Sherlock Holmes. Who did you have for MVP, Adam?
I don't know if I ever. I think I would have had McCaffrey.
Yeah,
But
we're all McCaffreys
I
here.
don't know.
I
If
did
ever
like
said
Josh
that
Allen as a
publicly.
close second. I thought Josh Allen had a great season.
I thought I would have went McCaffrey, Dak Prescott. I would McCaffrey,
Don't say Dak
Dak
Prescott over
Prescott,
Josh Allen.
Lamar.
What?
No, Allen's not in it.
I think we had the
sorry,
conversation a number of times, and as good
Gotta
as
be kidding.
McCaffrey is,
Sorry,
But you give Flacco comeback player of the year.
100%. We'll get to that one. Hold it.
I don't even
Hold all
know.
that
Did he
rage.
win it?
Yeah, he won comeback player of the year.
Hold it all in. We're gonna get to this. It's MVP.
Okay.
It's Lamar. Cool. Whatever.
I would rather
I think
say
it was
Christian
McCaffrey.
McCaffrey.
I think it was McCaffrey.
I think that we've had this conversation.
It was clearly
The problem is that
How many
San
votes did
Francisco
Lamar
is
get?
so deep that
Yeah, and they are. They got
Swipe
people
this
everywhere.
up, Adam. I want to see Lamar's thing here.
Look at his face. He's the ugliest man.
23 votes, so it's a landslide. Who's deciding on the voting? We don't know.
These are
These guys, obviously.
media members
Of
and
ESPN?
executives, correct?
Yeah, for
I'm
ESPN.
trying to keep this shifted over to the right so Jake can see it.
Oh, so no, you're fine, buddy.
Tell me how Batista got in there. That man came out of WWE and
These
made a
might
vote.
just be ESPNs. This might not be the AP.
no, this is the AP.
It is okay.
It has to be. It has to be. It has to be. What it
Associate
is.
Press, right? That's what AP means.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe
Yeah,
it
I mean,
is.
good for
So a
Lamar.
lot of these guys are media members.
A lot of these people want to see Baltimore in it.
Maybe not. I think
What's
so.
the next one? Then we got Offensive Player of the Year, right?
Ooh.
Which is obviously if it's not fucking.
McCaffrey?
I would have liked to see Lamar in Offensive Player of the Year. I would have liked those two to be switched.
Who was it? Was it McCaffrey?
It was McCaffrey,
Yes!
which I mean makes sense. Like I get it.
That one I didn't see, so.
Can you think of any other offensive players that
Yes.
that deserve it? Offensive Player of the Year. Let's say McCaffrey wins the MVP. Lamar's back in he doesn't have anything. Who's Offensive Player of the Year? They usually reserve this for a non-quarterback player, right? Are there anybody else? I mean, who had an insane season?
Travis Kelce?
No, he didn't even have that great of a season.
Hawkinson before he got hurt.
No. Sam Laporta? That's offensive rookie of the year, though.
Sam
You can't go offensive player. Nobody wins both.
Yeah,
I
some
think-
of these things are so abstract. It's like, is Offensive Player of the Year then just like basically?
Because you know who else I'd like to put in there?
conciliatory-
You know who else I'd like to put in there? I'd like to put a CJ Stroud in there. The fucker had a great
Offensive
season.
Player of the Year.
Just for the season? Come on, bro.
I'm trying to think of people to do everything.
Well, it can't be a quarterback
running back
though
who
for
catches.
offensive player of the year. It can be,
I
right?
suppose it could. I don't know. I don't.
Who
I
else?
don't
I'm trying to think
even
of
follow
some
those
really,
things.
really good wide receivers I could see up in there.
What about?
Maybe
Okay. This is. I don't.
CD Lamb.
I don't believe he should have won it or even really be in the conversation. But like, tell me what you guys think. Baker Mayfield.
Not for offensive player of the year. He was the
No.
he was in the runnings for comeback.
What about
player of the year.
Olave?
Olave.
Olave.
He had a wonderful season.
Did
Not
he?
really.
Um,
No, he did. He really didn't. He didn't. Not Olave. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of maybe some type of running back who had a really, really super freaking standout season, or like a wide receiver. Trying to think of who stands out.
Let's see. Rushing leaders. We got Pacheco, Caffrey. Oh, this isn't the playoffs. We don't want the fucking playoffs. We want the regular fucking season.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, regular season. We got Christian McCaffrey. We got Derrick Henry, Kyron Williams.
I don't think
Good player.
Kyron Williams for sure.
DeAndre
Derrick
Swift.
Henry, I mean, he did great in the postseason too, but I don't think he deserves to be up there.
Can I
for-
interest you in a Tyreek Hill, a CeeDee
Yes,
Lamb,
yes,
an Amon
CeeDee
St.
Lamb.
Brown, a Puka
Yes,
Nakua,
yes.
AJ Brown?
Yes. No, AJ Brown.
Can I interest you in a Jared Goff?
No.
Maybe a Tua Hall?
No. Tagovailoa? No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I still don't know how to say that fucking name.
Nobody knows how to say it.
Can I interest you into a Raheem Mostert?
No.
No?
No, not this year. No.
Yeah, Chris Olave, 17th in receptions.
Anybody else in there that's good? You
Nah.
said- the ones you said it up at the top.
I mean,
yes.
nobody
But I don't
worthy of
agree
that.
with Derrick Henry either. He didn't
Nobody-
have a stellar season. Who are the
Yeah,
other ones?
no.
Kyron Williams for sure. I like him.
He could have been a nominee for sure.
Anybody else at the top?
He was
there?
just so fucking hurt. Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill for sure. He almost had a record-setting season.
Puka Nakua, Amon
Puka
St.
Nakua for
Brown?
sure. Amon St. Yes, those are the guys.
If
Those
DJ
are the
Moore
guys.
had a better team,
No.
Nico Collins, Amari Cooper.
No. What about Tank Dell? No, he's not in there.
he's
Amari
not.
Cooper? I love Amari Cooper had that one
know.
record-setting game.
He's not better than McCaffrey.
No.
I don't even know if he's better than Kyrie.
Amon St. Brown, Puka Nakua, them dudes that you were mentioning.
Laporta.
Yes. No, Rookie of the Year. Who won Rookie of the Year? It wasn't
Your boy,
Laporta, was it?
Stroudy with a chance of meatball.
I love Stroudy. I'm on board next year. I love Stroudy with the chance of deep balls.
They got this one right. Rookie of the Year. The only
Will
other
Anderson?
person that had a shot was motherfucking Laporta.
offensive and defensive.
CJ Stroud, for sure.
And then Will Anderson is again from Houston.
No way. I didn't know that.
Dude, this is the coach too. This is D'Amico Ryans at his fucking best, putting people
I don't
he
see
likes.
Coach
The
of the
coach is
Year.
fucking. He's not coach of the year.
No, I don't see that
Award?
category.
Yeah, it's in there somewhere.
Oh no, it's up top. It's right on the first one. Stefanski.
Oh, you're right.
Stefanski won it, and he should have. But if you gave it to the guy from fucking Texas,
Stefanski won it, though. Good job. Dude.
We got four.
You
We got-
called
we
that.
got
You
four.
called that early in the year. You're like, I think
Yeah.
Stefanski should get so close. Before that, though, you're
Oh,
like,
when
I
our
think
quarterback shit was
Stefanski
happening?
should die and we should kill him. And
I didn't say that.
no, you didn't say that. I'm just joking.
But I flipped this season. I
You
was
flipped
like, damn.
right at the hat, like before the half mark,
I
and
was
you
like,
were
damn, this is a
pumping
hell
up
of a fucking
Stefanski.
coach. This is a crazy fucking coach.
Stefanski's
When he
amazing.
was going through all that quarterback shit, it was like, what do you want him to fucking do? And he's still fucking winning. And
They wanted him to build a team that could possibly get to the playoffs.
what do you think about Stefanski? As
I
a
think
Steelers
that's-
fan, what do you think, Kevin? I know what you think, Kevin.
I think you keep him and you let this guy run.
I don't
the
know what to
board.
think. That whole situation again with Baker just troubled
think-
me.
I think he
I
runs
know.
the board next year. If he has a healthy Deshaun Watson,
He
and
had a healthy
shows up
Nick
to play.
Chubb, and he had a hurt Baker Mayfield, and he made Baker throw the ball. God knows how
That's what
many
he's going to do.
times.
He always does that. He has his flaws. I'm not saying he doesn't. He's going to win his way.
Yeah, but you're a quarterback. You're supposed to throw the ball. I don't care if you're hurt. Then you need to not be on that
Look at the
team.
magic.
No, but
He
I'm saying
creates.
as a coach, and you have a healthy Nick Chubb, and you keep him on the sideline,
Oh, and you're making Baker
and
throw.
you're making Baker throw with
He's injured?
a harness on. It's
Okay.
like,
Yeah.
what
you're
are
right.
you doing,
And
dude?
you're getting rid of him.
Because he does call the plays, right? Offensive plays.
Do you
Oh,
think
yeah.
he had? Do you think there's a chance he just had something going on with Baker and he wanted?
Well,
him to
that's
get hurt?
that's obviously what was happening. Yeah.
Do you think it was Baker going, Coach, I can fucking throw this shit?
No, absolutely not.
Why? That sounds exactly like fucking Baker.
Not if he has a harness on. Fuck no.
That sounds
I think
exactly
that,
like
I think
Baker.
that everything that came out after kind of insinuated that it was not a good
purpose.
situation.
Yeah, die, see?
Yeah, I'm gonna make him ruin his arm.
That's
See, he's gonna tear his rotator cuff.
That
see?
just doesn't make sense to me. I know he likes to run his system and do his thing, but I feel like Baker
It does
was,
make sense because he ran him out of there.
Baker was
He didn't like Baker,
on board
obviously.
with that too.
Yeah, but he didn't like
I don't
Baker.
think so. It didn't sound like it.
It wasn't like Baker gonna throw it. He's like, no, please, Coach. He's like, you're
Yeah.
throwing it. No, I think Baker was like, Coach,
No,
I'm
I
ready
think
to
it
go.
does sound
I
like
want to win the
I
fucking
think he
game.
went and he said, and he
Baker's on the
And
better
Baker's
team.
like, fuck yeah, I can
Look,
throw this ball on a hurt shoulder.
Baker's on the better team now because Stefanski was doing nothing for him. Baker's in a
I know.
great. I think
just-
Baker's the starter there.
I
again
feel
next
so
year, don't
bad
you?
that Baker had to bump around how he did.
Listen,
Yeah, we're not talking about what anybody's attitudes towards
Listen.
being able to play or not. We're saying, is he a good coach? And if he's a play caller, that seems ill-advised to me.
Stefanski
Like, if you
is
want to
the-
win games,
Stefanski is the play caller.
I'm saying
He's a
if
damn good
we're
play caller.
narrowing the focus of is he a good coach or not, that period of time,
So you're saying there should be a different signal caller and it shouldn't be him.
I'm saying 3 years ago when all this was going down,
That he was bad.
it seemed like it was not the best decision making that
Do you think he's gotten better, or you think it's just
Sure,
worked out?
obviously.
They got to the playoffs.
Well, do you think this is a flash in the pan? Like it just worked out this fucking year?
No,
Holy shit.
I think the only thing I'm worried about with your Browns is who the quarterback's going to be next year. That's
And
what
you
I'm
know
worried
who
about.
it's going to be,
It's going to be probably Deshaun Watson.
or the backup when he gets hurt.
Now, if you get a healthy Deshaun Watson that says, I'm going to come out and show you guys that you gave me this money and I'm going to fucking play, that's a different story. Then we could be talking a
We
whole
saw
different-
that this year once in the Ravens game.
I don't like once in the Ravens game. I want to see it all season long.
I agree.
Yeah. So, if he comes out and plays his heart out, I think you guys got a fucking shot.
I agree. As a Steelers fan, are you scared of Watson at all?
No.
No. Especially if TJ Watt's healthy. He will eat his ass alive.
Eat him.
That is one game you
Eat
guys
that
might not.
ass.
Pittsburgh's good in divisional matchups. Didn't you beat
They
Baltimore
already
this
beat.
year,
They
too?
beat Deshaun Watson this year. Pittsburgh beat
So you
Deshaun Watson this
swept
year,
Baltimore this year. They swept Baltimore this year.
and they beat Deshaun Watson this year.
How many did you lose? One to the Browns though too.
Yeah. To fucking what's the rookie's
Was it
name?
PJ or no?
It was the
DTR?
rookie DTR.
What was your record?
It
with
was a
Cincy?
shit
Did you beat
game.
Cincy both times?
Beat him at least once.
So that's a good record for
split.
divisional.
You
two
won at
di-
the end when
two
they were-
divisional losses. That's it.
Right.
That's
I
fucking
don't think
great.
we played Joe Burrow at all this year.
That's why they have Tomlin there. I mean,
We played him on.
if you only take, I think the Bills took 4 or 5 divisional losses, didn't we? You guys took 2. That's fucking that's
Maybe.
unheard
Well, they're in the
of.
fucking playoffs and they had a wonderful record.
Who?
The fucking Steelers.
They're a good team every year.
No, they're well coached.
They're solid. Yeah, they are well coached.
They're
I
well
like Tomlin.
They're not a good team.
Yeah, you're not ever
They're
getting
well
rid of
coached.
Tomlin. Tomlin will stay there as long as he wants
So they
because
play
he's a
football.
fucking pimp.
They're not like these other teams
Hope
that
so.
are bad and don't play football. They always play fucking football because they're well coached.
I just wish it didn't take so long
For Mason Rudolph
Tomlin
to show
to make the decisions that
With Mason Rudolph.
with Mason Rudolph or whatever it may be. I
Well,
mean,
Mason Rudolph was the extreme main issue.
Well, not-
Why he wasn't your starter from day? Here's my thing too. Like, if he was the starter from day one, what conversation would? They're not going to. Maybe they wouldn't go to the Super Bowl, but you might have beaten the Bills. You might have gotten to the championships if you would have played
Yeah.
Mason Rudolph from day one.
Hey, but let's be honest.
Let
even
that dude run
even if you take that out of it and you
What
say
year-
you start Kenny Pickett, but then
no.
I see what you have in Pickett.
I'm just saying.
I understand the starting.
Even if you
No, I
do
don't.
start with that, and then Mitch Trubisky,
'Cause
or
of
then
money?
and then Mitch or Homeboy gets hurt, Kenny gets hurt, then you say, okay, let's bring in Mason Rudolph. Not let's stick with how Mitch
quickly switch it.
When did Mason Rudolph come into the? How long has Mason Rudolph played on Pittsburgh? 5 years.
2019, I think. Yeah, something like that.
That was more.
He's been the starter
Maybe
almost as many times as some of these starters / second stringers like Mitch Trubisky. This fucking guy, I would like to see his record. I know he hasn't lost much. And when he lost a couple, the past couple years, they were fucking either divisional or they were really like grudge matches against Buffalo.
he was
like
right. They should've started him earlier.
Mason Rudolph.
You got nothing in Pickett.
No.
You got nothing in Pickett.
I pray for Pittsburgh. You go with Mason Rudolph from the beginning of the season because there's nobody else. You're not in a
Look
position
at
to
this.
draft
This
a
is, I've never
quarterback.
seen this before. This is the look of Mason Rudolph. This is the
12-8-1
picture I got.
record in his career.
It's a fucking cartoon. I
Yeah.
gotta fuck this guy.
Hey, smile for the camera. He holds up a piece of candy. There you go. And then he's like, I don't fuck it. I'll drop. We got a sketch artist in the back. Hey, here he looks like a.
You guys
He looks
want-
like a bum. Can you draw a bum?
5-4-1 as a starter, so he's
Let
pretty
me-
middle of the
let me
road.
let me say this about your Steelers this year. You guys won 10 games. That was more than you should have won. That's amazing. You're not going to win many more games than that. It's not like
And
you guys
that's-
are going to go undefeated. It's not like you guys are going to win a Super Bowl with any of these quarterbacks. Yes, you should have went to Mason Rudolph a lot earlier, but it wouldn't have really affected the whole thing.
Yes, it
At least
would've.
you got to see Pickett is not the fucking guy. We now know that because he got all this playing time.
Rudolph would have made a big
And they
difference.
had to be, the defense had to win
I'm
games.
trying to remember
And-
how many games did he play?
Who?
Pickett?
Pickett? At least 8 or 9.
10 games?
I don't know.
And then
Pickett's not the guy.
Trubisky, he was Trubisky. When he played for the Bills, I said he
See,
was
the
one
problem with saying that Kenny's not the guy, and
He's not.
I'm almost there, but
No, he's
also the whole situation with the offensive coordinator and the play calling was also a huge problem for
Yes, you're
more
right.
than half of the season.
You're right.
So and then as soon as they
Do
switched,
not get caught in that thing though, where you go, "Oh, well, everything wasn't perfect for him. Let's make things perfect for him." No, good
it's
quarterbacks
not
make
that.
it work.
I'm
whatever's
not saying
going on.
that. I'm not.
You know what I mean? As a Browns fan, let me tell you that at least it doesn't matter if they're a good quarterback. They're a good fucking quarterback.
Yeah,
You
no,
didn't
I
see
absolutely
anything
agree.
different.
But if you remember, and I don't expect you to, but they fired Matt Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Then they had, I forget who they played,
You were calling for Big Ben.
and for see, they had the split duty. I forget their names, Mike Sullivan and the other guy calling plays, and he
Yeah.
played one game, Kenny Pickett, and the stats were pretty outstanding. They won like 16 to fucking 15 or something. It was some low scoring game, and then the next game he got hurt. So I thought at the time, I think I even said on the show, like, the next week was going to be a blowout. It wasn't. They lost. And then he got hurt, and it was Mitch until the last, like, 3 games of the season or whatever it was. And then they finally pulled the trigger on Mason Rudolph. But the problem I have is, let's give this guy, like, a little... I mean, and they'll have their QB competition, and they'll probably draft somebody. We can only hope. But
You're not drafting a quarterback.
The problem with the
I
Steelers
think
right now
they-
is that Mason Rudolph is the best quarterback on the team.
They're keeping
That's
Mason
the
this year. They're going to start Mason this season and see what he's got. I think he deserves it too.
I think they should do that. Will they do that? I don't know.
you don't know how that works, too. Is he able to...
If they draft a quarterback, it's somebody for like 3 years from now. So they're going to go with Mason Rudolph. I'm sorry. I hate to tell you that, but they are. They're going to go with Mason Rudolph. He played.
I don't know that I'd necessarily be upset about
Kenny
that.
will
but
still
I
be
don't
on
know
the
if that's
team.
the truth.
Pickett will still be on the team.
Kenny will be.
Like, they're not gonna
Kenny will
cut
be
him.
cleaning Mason Rudolph's spit bucket. Oh, Mason is this?
They're not gonna
Shaq it
cut
up
him.
more. Oh, is this good, Mason?
Right? I mean, they can't because
Shut
he's on
it
a
up,
rookie
Mark.
deal, right? They can't. I mean, they can, but they won't. They'll keep him on there.
Why? If you cut with the rookie deal, you face less.
Because what Adam's talking about,
Penalties.
maybe he just needs more progression stuff. It's so hard to just say no. To
Is
a
this
person.
Kenny's
Even though I
second or
would.
third season?
It's hard.
I mean, I think at this point you hang it
This
up.
will be Kenny's third season.
Yeah, you hang it up at this point. He's not good.
He's on contract for 2 more years. What do they do? A rookie 4-year deal, right?
Depends on
Hi,
what
Hattie.
he's playing.
Hi,
2021 or what was it? 2022. I think he played pretty fucking good. Like the games were all close. He had that like that comeback thing where he was always.
Yeah. I don't like Kenny Pickett as much as everyone else does. I think he's.
I don't think a lot of
average.
people do like him. So I think you're not making a unique statement.
I think I like Mason Rudolph to start.
Sorry, I want my child real quick.
Yeah, heck yeah.
The newest Browns fan. And it's little girl. Huh?
Head of cakes.
Look at this little girl. She goes, what the hell is going on all y'all? Browns or Steelers? Do not say
Browns.
Steelers.
one of her first words. were,
Cowboys.
Joe
Yeah, oh my God.
Joe Flacco.
Then she goes in the trash.
What if she goes, Josh Allen, Josh Allen?
Only you do that, Kevin.
What if she went?
Watchable.
The Buffalo Bills. You're
Mwah.
going to probably be a Browns fan. Yeah.
She's got a lot of
Yeah,
Cowboys
these
and
are all
Browns
good.
fans around her.
Cowboys? That's tough.
Hey, can we continue with the A people?
Yeah.
We kind of got off a tangent again. We do this a lot.
It's okay.
Really
He
do.
does the cutting. He can cut everything.
You do the cutting? I'll cut this week.
Okay.
I'll do the cuts.
You don't know how to do it.
I have no idea. So we got a bunch of Christmas clothes for her
Yeah.
during Christmas. You know,
Yeah.
a month or two ago. And
That one's
they were
cute.
just too big. So now she's actually fitting these Christmas clothes. So
Yeah, there you go.
we're just running them through.
That's what you got to do.
We're just running them
We
through.
don't listen to a little Ice Spice.
Hattie, you are not going
Hattie,
to be
close
a
your
nice
ears.
fan. Okay. We're going to teach you what real music is. Daddy's going to teach you how to play guitar.
Yeah,
harmonica,
hopefully.
and
Can you
drums.
teach her to do that? Play guitar? Really?
Absolutely. Why not? I play guitar.
Do you know how to read like the music and everything? Too?
No, you don't need. No, all you need to learn is patterns on the fretboard.
But
What I did.
nothing. That's great.
What I
But
did.
you want to? Maybe we should start learning music.
I know how to play. I play several instruments.
Always wanted to learn to play the guitar. I had an electric guitar when I was a kid, and I tried to take lessons, but I couldn't do
You
it.
sat on it mostly. What are you doing with your eyes? You okay?
No,
What's going
they're
on?
getting dry
Do you need eye drops?
from the herb. Why do you have?
I mean, I'm assuming, Molly, do we have eye drops around here? Can we get Kevin some eye drops? Because he looks terrible.
They get
I
dry.
probably
Drinking and smoking.
got about a half hour, just so you know, and we can pause and
Ice Spice?
no.
No. No.
Mwah. All right, well, let's do the.
I guess we're not getting through the awards.
No, let's rattle them off.
Okay, go ahead. Let's go. Shoot at him. Get it. Who's next?
Well, I can tell you who comeback player of the year is.
Yeah, it was Joe
We were
Flacco.
one of the rookies of the years, defensive and offensive. We'll go with
Who
those.
was the rookie of the year? C.J. Stroud, Joe Flacco's comeback of the year. We had defensive was Myles Garrett. Who was the offensive again? Christian McCaffrey. Okay. And
Assistant coach of the year,
Lamar.
Jim Schwartz, defensive coordinator for Cleveland.
really?
Yeah, we got Jim Schwartz, we got Stefanski, both coaches, and then we got Myles Garrett and Flacco.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know. Crazy.
supposed
Your
to
boy
be?
Cameron Hayward won, what did he win? Man of the Year? Walter Payton Man of
Walter
the Year.
Payton. He got the Walter
He got the
Payton
Walter.
Award? Yes. Dope.
I love these things. I'm good with Flacco. I mean, right? You guys good with Flacco? Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, didn't he throw for 300 yards in every single fucking game? I mean, come on.
Flacco was good. But, I mean, he only played like 5 games, man.
Yeah,
Shit.
and he balled the fuck out to a lot of stuff.
All
He
right.
balled the fuck
Yeah,
out.
he did.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, you're right. I don't disagree with this.
Better
Flacco's
than
amazing.
Hamlin, who didn't
Let's wrap
register
up.
a stat.
Hey. Hamlin
He didn't
almost
register
died.
a
You
stat.
put a
The
little
rushing
respect
stat.
on Hamlin's name, number 3.
I admire the man. I'm just saying he doesn't deserve the award.
I guess you're right.
I admire the man, for sure. Came back, he suited up, which he shouldn't have. He doesn't
Lost
look like
3 yards.
He doesn't look like he's in playing shape. He looks a little, but he shouldn't. He shouldn't.
He's gonna.
I'm glad he came back.
He doesn't want to.
Awesome.
I think there's a definitely an amount of
Go ahead.
like post-traumatic syndrome kind of thing going, like a
Who?
PTS
How could you not?
for Hamlin.
How could you not? You remember when Derrick Rose came back and was terrible afterwards? Because he didn't want to play
He got
on
good
his
again.
knee?
He did get better again.
He's a
When he went to the Bulls, he played great.
Homie, he was naturally gifted to be the best player in the world, and then all that stuff happened, and then he came back and he wouldn't play basketball anymore because he's so scared. He was tentative, like he didn't want to put weight on the knee.
But towards
and
the
then
end
he
of his
did, and
career,
he got hurt
he did-
again.
yeah.
It's like fuck
He
me.
got hurt a bunch of times.
But naturally, dude, he was more gifted than almost anybody. Almost
Mm-hmm.
anybody. Derrick Rose, when he
was
took that
really,
$90 million
really great.
contract that he paid like 85 games for over
Hey,
5 years,
at
Jesus
least
Christ.
he made his money. He deserved the money. He was a great
Did
player.
he? He robbed the city
Dude,
of Chicago. He robbed them of $90 million. He did.
It
Because
wasn't
he
his
didn't
fault.
play.
It wasn't his fault.
I mean,
He
he's
did
hurt,
play
I
when he
understand.
played for Chicago. He was
But
great.
then when he did come back, he's like, when he was like okay, you're clear to
was
play. And he's
great.
like, I'm not going to play. I don't want to. I'm scared.
Well,
And he
did
was.
the
He
whole-
was
he
scared.
played. He did the whole Ben Simmons thing. Yeah.
He was scared to play. And I understand that's what we were just talking about. That you're tentative and you do things the wrong way. And you know what happens when you play like that? You get fucking hurt.
Yeah.
And he did. Any awards you're upset with, Adam?
Just
You cool with Stefanski? You
Just
cool with
either
Schwartz? Schwartz gets
sure.
it, right?
Yeah.
Because until the playoffs, you have the best defense in the league.
All right, we need
Yeah.
to close this out soon because we want to do a skip before he goes.
We can't do any skits. Why? Because you suck. Anyway, I'm good with
He
that.
does the cutting around here.
Back to the awards. Are you guys good with them?
Yes.
I feel like I can't get an answer out of you guys.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, we went through them already, so yeah,
Okay.
I'm good with them.
All right. Do you want to do your Super Bowl thing?
I would have liked Christian McCaffrey for the MVP, but you know.
Let's hey, let me write this down. Let's get Super Bowl
Yeah,
picks
Super
for next
Bowl.
year.
Let's go.
Honey, do we have a pen around here someplace? I thought I had one back here. Kevin probably ate it. Actually, I have one.
Did I eat it?
I have one. No, it does smell like fecal. I'm great. Next year. It was in your ass. That was a joke. It was in your ass. It was a joke.
All right, so
Next Super Bowl. Is Adam getting cranky? Is he cranky?
I like when he gets cranky.
You like everything.
And the show! So will this be the 2024 Super Bowl?
2020, yeah.
Super Bowl 59. I'm gonna say
I put 24-25.
for NFC.
Adam, Jake,
Well, they play in New Orleans, I guess. Is that what that is?
Kevin.
Is it New Orleans next year?
I see the Florida, whatever they call that thing.
They said they're gonna try to get back to Vegas as soon as they can within like 4 years.
They like that shit, huh? They like
said
that
the field
fear. They
was
show that
pristine.
fear everywhere.
They said the field was pristine.
Really?
Like it was, yeah. They're
Good
like,
for
we
them.
got to get back there as soon as we can, but they're in contracts with,
Mm.
I think, Miami,
Always Miami.
New Orleans, and there was one other one.
Always Miami.
It's in New Orleans next year, yeah.
Alright, who do you guys think the teams are going to go? Or how do you-
NFC.
no.
NFC. So we're going to do a real prediction of bold. For my bold, I'm going to take Dallas. For my real, I'm going to take Lions. And then AFC. For my bold, I'm going to go Browns. For my real, I'm going to go Kansas City. Damn it.
And who do you got winning each of these predictions? For your bold prediction, you have Dallas and
Yeah,
Browns.
Yeah.
And who you got? Pick it now. Decide.
Okay, let me do the other one first. I'm sorry. What was
Okay,
the other one?
Lions, KC.
Lions.
Okay, you got the Lions winning the Super Bowl next year.
Yeah.
You understand that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your bold prediction? Dallas Browns. Who you got?
Dallas.
Okay. Okay. Bold predictions: Dallas next year for the Super Bowl. Adam, would you like to go? Or would you like me to go? We have a bold prediction and a real prediction.
You're up.
Okay.
Think about
So
this
for my
one.
bold prediction, we are going
NFC first.
NFC first is going to be Green Bay Packers versus the Cleveland Browns,
Ooh.
in which the Browns
I would love to see that.
win by 80. Browns by 1,000.
Not
My
by
bold
80.
prediction. What I really think is going to
If they
happen.
win, they win by a
What
touchdown.
I really think is going to happen. It's going to be Dallas and KC.
Ooh, Dallas and KC. I do like that.
Which KC wins.
Yeah, KC's definitely beating Dallas. That would be a three-peat.
That's just right now what I got. That's what I got.
That would be a three-peat.
Yeah. That's the script, huh?
I guess. I don't know. I mean, fuck.
Yeah.
All right. What's your bold? If you wanted to get stupid. Pittsburgh and...
Hey, we're going to revisit these after free
Right.
agency and after
Yeah,
the draft. And we'll
yeah,
mend them
yeah.
maybe.
No, we don't have to mend them. We can mend them, but we're going to still stick with
Okay.
these through the year. Pittsburgh, bold, Pittsburgh, and
Do your bold
Dallas.
first.
No, I'm gonna go. I don't think Dallas. I don't see it anymore.
Because you're an Eagles fan.
I do.
No,
I see it.
I
I see it.
I just
I see it. I still see Dallas getting up there somehow.
They're a good team, man.
They fucking are a good
they
team.
are always a good
They're going to
team.
get in there eventually.
Dak's going to go crazy.
No,
Could be Dallas and
Windows
Bills
closed.
next year for all
Dak
we
got
know.
snubbed this year.
Bold, I'll go Bills.
Bills, yes.
I want to say Packers too.
Packers, Bills.
Yeah.
Awesome. And who you got winning that? Billy Bills?
Bills.
Nice. And for your real pick, as of right now, what do you think is going to happen actually?
I want to say Ravens, but let's go Chiefs. I'm going to go Chiefs 49ers again.
Niners.
Super Bowl rematch.
The old rematch. That's crazy. That's awesome. And who you picking?
Chiefs.
Yeah, no, actually, now that you say 49ers, I think they're actually more likely than KC to make it back to the Super Bowl next year. I think my pick's flawed. I like that you did that. Hey, he picked the Niners to go back. He picked a rematch. Hey, I'm talking to you.
What?
Get out here so I can tell you something.
Who'd you pick for the bowl? Bills and who?
Bills, Packers, Bills win. That's his goal.
Ooh.
He's got a Super Bowl rematch and same result. Actually,
Wait.
now that he said
thinks
it
it's Kansas City and San Fran.
again,
Yeah.
but actually, if you had to pick one of the two, like right now, they said Kansas City or 49ers, who makes it back to the Super Bowl? You
I
got a
like
case
your
for the
picks,
49ers.
but that's not ever going to happen in a feasible world. It's never going to be San Fran.
How do you figure?
It's just not going to. Has that ever happened before? Ever once?
Does it matter? Does past
Actually,
performance indicate?
Holy shit! It might have happened. Didn't the Bills and Dallas do back to back, or was Washington in
I
between?
don't know.
I don't know.
Bills and Dallas might have
I don't
done
know,
back to back the 2 Super Bowl. No, I think
I
Washington
doubt
was
it.
in between. I think Washington. was
We'd hear about it if that
Did
happened.
Pittsburgh and Dallas in the 70s?
Back-to-back Super Bowl rematches? That's fucked up.
That would never happen.
I mean, it could.
You know what? If it was ever going to happen, I'd rather it just happen now.
Get it out of the way. Fucking wipe that shit stain off, get it out of here,
Yeah.
done.
I really want my Bills to go to a Super Bowl, dude. They're a good team, and we might not. We don't even know if we're going to have the same team next year.
Well, I hope
You
after
don't
the
have the
draft
same
and
team
free
next year.
agency,
You don't have the same team next year.
And why are you saying that? Do you know something I don't?
No, nobody has the same team every year. Now you talking about core guys? That's a different.
Yeah, I'm
conversation,
talking
but-
about core guys. Yes, I'm not talking about the whole fucking team. Just
you've
the
been
core
cornering
guys.
guys for a long time.
Yeah, you've been cornholing guys all your
No,
life.
that's all I said.
You've been cornholing since cornholing's been cornholing.
We didn't shut up today. We got off some tangents today on the show.
We're gonna play a game before I leave.
Steelers,
Kinda good.
Vikings.
I know.
Like a video game?
Yeah.
All my stuff's broke. Power's out.
You broke it already?
Yeah, power's out. Doesn't work.
Oh my god.
I'm not playing video games with you. You hog the controller. You don't let me play. It's my fucking house. I can't even get a fucking play until you can't beat somebody. Then I gotta come here and fucking beat them for you. I give you the controller.
Is that how it is?
That's how it was last time.
I like that. That's
Remember
good.
when we played Ghost of Tsushima or Tsushima, whatever it
No,
was?
we played God of War.
That was the first time.
Remember Ghost of
The
Oh,
second
yeah.
time-
That game was hard.
The first-
Ghost
No,
of
no, no.
Tsushima was hard.
The first time, did we play Resident Evil the first time or the second time?
First, and then we did
then we
God
played
of
God of
War,
War,
and
then
then
we
we
played
Ghost of
Ghost.
Tsushima, yeah. And it was hard. That was a hard game. I tried.
Yeah, but yeah, you gotta work yourself into that game.
Show
It's
me
a
again.
great
You got
game.
a what?
Yeah, get right in there. It's tough.
It's tough.
Adam, you're
Suck 'em in.
vigorously
Tough,
searching
tough,
for something.
tough.
I don't want to end the show until you've got your last say. What are you searching?
I just want to see if there's any
What?
back-to-back Super Bowl rematches.
There's
but
not.
I'm not.
There's not. I told you. It's not gonna
I think it
happen.
would have popped up immediately.
I would almost put like $1,000 bet with both of you right now that there's no rematch next year.
Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs, Super Bowl winners again. They had a great season, I guess.
Go Swifties
Fuck 'em.
too. I mean,
Fuck 'em.
Swifties in full effect.
Yeah, I was so glad we didn't bring her up. Really,
They didn't show it after the game. That was good.
horse shit. They showed
Yes,
her
they
all
did.
the fucking time, and I just ate it. It's over.
I didn't think they
Whatever.
showed her a lot. I thought I saw
Good for
her
the
maybe
NFL. Like
four or
fans
five
they never had
times.
before. Whatever.
I saw her 4 or 5 times.
me.
Here, Sherlock Holmes.
Tell
She
them.
loved when Travis
Sherlock
was
Holmes.
saying "Viva Las Vegas."
Dude, that was annoying as fuck.
That
He
was very
hard,
annoying.
He was hard to listen to. Oh, he's
He always is.
shut the fuck
Could you
up.
imagine
He's
being her?
like
She
an
has,
asshole.
she has to pretend. It's like she has to pretend
I
she
feel
likes
like
that
he's
monster.
doing it because of her.
She's like, oh,
He didn't do that shit before, did he?
yes, he was always been annoying
Oh, yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's always been annoying.
just
like that.
highlighted now.
Yeah, he does that at every Super Bowl. He screams and yells
He's
like a
fucking
freaking
annoying.
child.
All right, well that's week whatever fucking week. This is Super Bowl week.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is after the Super Bowl week. Piggy and Jake. We'll be back next
your
Monday
Super Bowl week.
with some more horse shit, tomfoolery, and shenanigans.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Oink oink.